kind of the opposite of what I want.
This sucks, man.
No, it shouldn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Apologies later, as warranted as they may be. Oh, I forgot Matt Anime 16 is here now.
Who's Matt Anime 16?
He's a regular at Joseph's stream. How he's over here now is a mind boggler. Maybe that Joseph guy doesn't hate me so much after all.
Maybe.
Just kidding.
I don't know, dude. That's how you look at it.
Hold on, guys. I'm getting an ad for Paramount Plus.
No, stop. If you talk about the ads, they win.
No, so am I.
No.
What's Paramount Plus?
The 500 streaming service.
More like.
Wait, so they're making a Star Trek, but it's just Rick and Morty, but just worse. Why would they do that?
What about it as Star Trek?
Oh, it's Star Trek. Star Trek.
Oh, like actually.
It's Star Trek, but very eerily similar to the animation style of Rick and Morty.
Ah, probably because it's easy to do that, and it looks neat. And Rick and Morty.
Sorry, dude. Nothing will beat Rick and Morty logic and Fortnite Ninja Blevins.
Tyler
playing,
Fortnite Ninja Harvey Blevins.
Yeah, playing Fallout 76. All of which is being orchestrated by Bethesda.
Implying that Justin Roiland has to switch between two voices, basically talking to himself while talking to Logic and Ninja.
Yes, it's rough.
I don't think footage of that event like exists anywhere.
They tried to erase as much as possible, although I haven't dug up a few Twitch clips.
Yeah, that's all I can find though. So sad.
I can't in good conscience advertise for Steins Gate Zero, but I need to alert people that this is happening.
Well, just say that it's ironic, bro.
Tell them that you're not playing Steins Gate Zero, but then put a winky emoji.
That's a great idea. I'll do a winking emoticon and then a winking emoji just in case that was somehow lost on people.
Well, doesn't a double wink cancel it out? That's like saying JK JK.
No, JK JK is I was twice joking.
You know, I like winking more like further
Yeah,
emphasizes the point.
it's like if you nudge someone's elbow and wink at them like 100 times, that you're just being really on the nose about it. That thing is true. Hi, Strummer. You're the first, but not the last, I hope.
That's one way to look at it.
Strike two. Alright. The word of the day is callow. It means lacking.
Strikes for every time we like do the things that we normally do now.
Martin's being self-aware. That's strike one. Anyway, callow means lacking adult sophistication. If you didn't know.
I'm not a character in a show. I can be self-aware about these bits.
That's the word of the day, by the way. It's callow. Hi, Steven. Nice to see you. I guess since I'm already late, I should open the game now. No more delay. I don't know that it really... Oh, it opened up a command prompt. Oh, I can start hacking into the... Oh. Never mind.
Hack in a better game.
Yeah. Launch Steins Gate normal mode. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then it opens the other program on your computer. And it's awesome.
Kanye West.
What? What do you mean? What? Why did you say Kanye West? Morton, answer me.
breast? What the fuck?
What are you
You
giggling
can't say
about?
that. Hey, Steven, you're playing the ReZero video game? Why would you do that?
What?
He says he's playing a much better game with the zero in the title.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Star Fox Zero.
No, I'd actually say that's worse than Steins Gate Zero.
Why can't I put GIFs in the threads? No, I can't.
I don't understand the thread feature at all.
I don't know. It's to be like Reddit.
Oh.
Listen, Discord has way too many furry developers, okay? And they need to pay them to make something. Even though the platform is pretty alright, they need to pay them to make something new. Same thing with UI designers.
Can they pay them to be the pedophile police?
No.
Why not? That's something, and it's productive. Program
Because
the
they have to erase
anti-pedophile
themselves.
ray gun satellite that
That's because they'd have to erase or like delete their own accounts, and they can't. They wouldn't want to do that.
well, okay, but they get axed last then.
Well, no, but like that mean they'd get axe their suppliers off too. Like it doesn't work. Like that'd be like saying, all right, police, you can only arrest people that like are drug dealers, but also this precinct is filled with drug dealers. Good luck.
I didn't say that Discord mods could only catch pedophiles, but I'm saying that it'd be cool if they made a giant ray gun satellite beam because
They'd be making their own worst weapon. Like they
Yes.
wouldn't want to do that.
I wasn't taking into account what they wanted, but I'm saying that you've got this group of programmer monkeys, some of them actual monkeys by their own admission. No, monkeys are too human. Whatever. So just get them on building the ray gun. Tell them that it's to vaporize not pedophiles, right? It's the not pedophile ray gun beam blast. And then you just switch line of code as if pedophile equals false, turn that to if pedophile equals true. All right? And bam. There you go. You did it. Flawless foolproof plan.
When that plan goes through, please let me know so I know.
Oh, you'll
to
know.
exit the
There'll be a
Persona
giant
subreddit.
Yeah, there's a giant like beam as hot as the sun entering your room. You'll know when it works.
Yeah. There's a video that Jane sent me earlier. Hold on. It's called like the it was really funny. It's called the Unmatched Power of the Sun.
Okay.
Hold on. Because we were playing Hunt Showdown, and he had a shotgun that shot flares.
Mhm.
It's like really bright. And he said he wanted his shotgun to be the unmatched power of the sun. Alright, I sent it to PictoChat. It's funny.
You're working on a time machine? Pff, been there, done that. April Fools, buddy. All right. It's how many has it been? It's been like 2 weeks or over 2 weeks, right?
Uh-huh.
Jeez. We time skipped, guys. We did it. Wasn't that funny?
I mean, if we took an actual month break, it would have been accurate to.
Yeah. Oh, I guess so. Anyway,
Ivan, what the fuck is that video?
what?
It's the unmatched power of the sun, dude.
Like, okay, just to describe it for those who don't want to watch, it's literally just a police officer going up to a car that he pulled over, just fucking light, like, and it just melts. Like it's just ash. The police officer's gone.
What?
It's like
And
dash
then the
cam
guy
footage of
drives.
like a police officer like walking up to a window. He talks for like probably like 10 seconds. Then just bright light. You can't see what's going on. Just bright light. And he's gone.
All right, well
Just
now
ash.
now my curiosity makes me want to see it. Hold on. The unmatched power of the sun.
This is some fucking.
Hold on. Oh, now that Deca's raid is here, I'm gonna start the video over. We're watching a video called "The Unmatched Power of the Sun." And don't scare me like that, please. What? See, this is what we do when the satellite pedophile beam works. This is what it's gonna look like. Instead of cops, it's pedophiles. The world will be a better
like,
place.
I bet Discord's a ton of like ACAB people, so like that's the kind of beam they would probably build.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
I feel like the anti-pedophile beam, all you have to do is change one line of code and it works.
Yeah.
If pedophile equals false, turn that to if pedophile
It's
equals
like the
true.
one Lemmy's show bit. Have you seen the one where like he has like a computer and like he's just like, computer, find everyone in the world who is sagging their pants. All right, select 3 of those people and give me like I don't know. He just tells it to do things and it does them. Like he just tells them to find 10 pairs of socks at random around the world and make one of the socks disappear. Find everyone who's sagging their pants, select 3, then it gives them like a little like a kind of like those painter like little kind of like people that they can like model into like different positions so they can paint them up on. Yeah, one of those, like a pair of pants on it, and like when he pulls the pair of pants down, it's like controlling the pants on the people. Like it's just like little
It's like a little voodoo doll.
Like like CCTV footage of like these people like walking around with like pants sagging. He's just like yanking them up and down, and like they're like jumping up into the air because their pants are just being pulled up at like an unnatural force.
Anyway,
then he yells at them like through the
That
computer.
reminds me of this Family Guy bit where.
No. Hey, you did that.
No, I was just trying to do another cutaway so that we couldn't, so that we'd never actually start the game.
Okay, well, anyway, Maria was right in front of me. Oh, this is like right after the military thing. Like something else just happens out of his control, and now he's back here. Right?
Yeah.
Because we have
the Russian government said, "Wait, maybe we shouldn't revive the USSR," and then they undid it.
because we have no agency in this game. I was in the lab, in the room I knew well. There was no trace of Okinawa anywhere. Isn't it weird for him to be in the lab again?
Maybe she's going to get embarrassed if you keep staring like that.
I realized that I was staring at Mayuri. I looked around the room. Her cute military outfit was gone.
I like the back. Like they all have back shots now.
Yeah. Dora was sitting in front of the PC like always. Isn't the TV right there? Hunched over with his back towards me. Suzuo was reading a magazine on the couch. On the open page I could read the title. New encephalitis strikes worldwide. Are you in danger? Wait, hold on a minute. Well, never mind. The same couch, the same cheap fridge, Dara's computer desk, the dirty curtain that cut off the development room from the rest of the lab. Because who's gonna clean a curtain? The wall clock, which doesn't have any hands. I looked at the calendar and 2010 was already gone. It was January 2011. The world line had changed again. I was back to the old world line. I'm not gonna react at not seeing my friends in a month. Or wait, no, that happened last time. But it was very emotional.
Very
emotional, with like the anime girls in military outfits.
Yep.
Yeah.
It didn't feel undeserved in the slightest.
It's not like we had only not seen them for like 15 seconds.
In our time, because there was a month time skip.
Yeah. Also, I'm surprised I haven't mentioned this before, but I don't know that I like how the new sprites look. They're more boring than the other ones.
I like Darius.
I don't even... I kind of like Dara's, I guess, but I'm thinking back to like Karisu and her weird metal copper hair and her very bright red tie and stuff like that.
Colors are more boring, definitely.
Yeah, it's less like stylized, I guess. You still have the inner circles in the eyes, but it's like they're trying to hide it and they don't want to do it. I don't know. Hey Mayuri, this is Akihabara, right? Is it not Akihabara?
It's Akihabara.
What day is it again? I can't just check my phone.
It's the 21.
Mayuri, you know it's 21st. Also, saying 21st doesn't make it any less 21 if that's what you're going for. Or whatever. Do you know who Gorbachev is?
Who?
Gorbachev.
I think I've heard the name.
And final question, what's 9 plus 10?
21.
This is the best timeline.
Dude, Vine exists, but like, when was Vine a thing? Was that like
2013.
2013? So dude, it's like 2 years earlier.
Oh,
Imagine
perfect.
2 more years of Vine.
Oh,
Paradise.
When did TikTok become a thing? Like 2015?
2015 was Musically.
No,
Yeah,
no.
so that's right. That was like Musically, because Vine. When did
TikTok.
Vine go away?
2016.
Yeah.
2016.
And
No,
then Vine
TikTok
and
was a thing in 2018.
Vine and Musically coexisted. Yeah, 2018 sounds about right for TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
On the clock. Anyway,
I remember specifically October 2018 because that's when that Kev Boy guy blew up.
poor guy.
I know.
Blowing
so
up
sad
like
that he had to
that?
blow up.
Hey, at least he blew up before I could ruin him.
Perestroika, right? Russia? Or was it Gorbachev back from the Soviet days? Well, these days, when you think Russia, you think Putin. I'm sure if he was in front of me and he glared at me, I'd pee my pants.
Well, no, he tried and wrestle you because you look like a bear.
There's a manga about Putin being isekai.
What?
Yeah. And just him being like Putin, but in isekai world. I need to read it now that I think about it. I know Putin. He's the president of Russia, right? Did you know he likes doggies? He keeps an Akita. I saw it on the news.
President. Yeah, that's right. He's the president of the United States. How does the dramatic sound go?
He likes.
I think that's from.
That's that's the one in the Only a Spoonful meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that like the Ultra Instinct Goku?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the one I was doing.
Dude, it's so cool when Goku absorbs the Spirit Ball and goes Ultra Instinct.
I think it's way cooler when what I know
King
his
Bach?
name. Yeah, King Bach pulls out the big spoon.
Comically large spoon.
What do you mean you haven't seen King Bach? The timeline I'm from, that happened like 10 years earlier. Mayuri, Daru, and Suzuo all looked over at me suspiciously. And I'm not Martin, so I'm not gonna F12 that line. It felt like a long time since anyone had looked at me that way. I was back. I no longer had to worry that I might be killed at any second. I felt incredibly relieved, to say the very least. But at the same time, I wondered, why had the world line changed again? I needed to calm down and think for a bit.
Honestly, kind of lame that the party ended in like essentially like a 1 month time skip
Yeah.
instead of a people dying.
Well, no, somebody probably did die because they gave Dr. Rasqueta a toy helicopter. That's a deadly weapon in his hands.
I mean, yeah, you're right. We don't know till people start talking about it.
Oh, well.
Maybe Maho is now suspiciously missing.
That. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, if this is like the game that ruined Okabe and turns him into like a dark, edgy guy, why doesn't he do the Spider-Man 3 dance and put dirt in people's eyes?
That would be awesome.
I love Angry Spider-Man.
I wish.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Yeah, see.
The goddamn door! Okay, sorry.
If they're gonna make Okabe like obnoxiously differently characterized, obnoxiously different. That's the word. Like, just have it go full Spider-Man 3. Like, have him become like a really mean and aggressive person.
Yeah.
Hey Mayuri, could I get some cookies with some with nuts?
I love that scene. I still haven't seen that whole movie. Oh. Anyway,
I think
Oh.
of the original Spider-Man trilogy, I've only seen Spider-Man 3.
Hopefully you can talk about it at some point, Deca. But yeah, no, I think I've only seen Spider-Man 2. I haven't seen the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 1 or Spider-Man 3. Just 2. Yeah, anyway. I went up to the roof and booted up the web browser on my smartphone. Unlike during wartime, it connected immediately. I was
Tried to
amazed
get a
at the
lame
speed.
Smartphone.
Just getting an internet connection in the last world line had been difficult enough. I started by searching for Gorbachev, and the results came back instantly.
Wikimedia. Wait. Wikiwedia.
It's Black Wikipedia. It's Wikipedia. It's 90s disco Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
And it's jam.wikipedia.
Yeah.
They're jamming.
They're breaking it down.
Dude, I think that this maybe this was made for like urban youth. Because just think about Dr. Isketit.
Maybe. I think in Steins Gate world, like gang hood people are way smarter. Yeah, if you catch me in private, not in the middle of a live stream, I'd love to help in any way I can. Oh, sorry. The Soviet Union's first and last president, the August coup d'etat, and the collapse of the Soviet Union. All the keywords I hope to see were there. As soon as I confirmed the Soviet Union was dismantled at the end of the 20th century and no longer existed, I closed the browser. Phew. Then why'd the world line shifted again? I hadn't done anything. I didn't have any way to affect the divergence value. So what had changed it? Whoever had performed the first experiment, had whoever had performed the first experiment in Russia undone it? Had they watched its progress for a month and then began satisfied? Were they going to keep doing it? And if they did, would I be caught up in it each time? It's so cold. It was a mistake to come outside without a coat on. Nothing I could come up with myself would be anything more than a guess.
You know who's the man behind the slaughter here right now?
I don't know.
It's me.
No!
No!
I knew it. Dr. Isketit is the secret villain. Also, you're welcome back. At least I can do. I went back to the lab. The wreaths we'd put up at the entrance for the Christmas party were still... Really? Cool. Christmas party. It had only been a month, hadn't it, since the Christmas party. Felt like a million years ago. I had no memories of what I'd done in this world line after the Christmas party.
The top script. Alright, it fixed it.
What?
Nothing. It was something on my end.
Okay.
Oh, come on to think of it. Come to think of it. We left the decorations up. We should take those down. You and Miss Fubuki collapsed during the party, right? So there was a big fuss and we sort of forgot to clean up.
Fubuki is also me, right? As in, that's this one. The weird gay rapist.
Ruh-roh.
The gay rapist and I collapsed? Was that when the world line changed? Everyone...
Rapist.
I don't think that he should say, I'm gonna grape you. I think that's weird. What? What do you mean? What is that from again?
I was driving us back from Santa Ana at the time, and I remember you guys watching like a video in the back while I was listening. I was listening to about like grape soda, like an ad for grape soda.
Yeah, that was Cade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cade showed us this. I don't know if it's Key and Peele, SNL, whatever, but I don't think it has to be homework. But if you want to look it up, it's funny. It's about this a new grape soda mascot called the Grapist, and he grapes you.
He grapes people.
Yeah, and it's like the skit takes place in this like board meeting between like the people that made the ad and the head honchos of the grape soda company, which one of them picks up on this like, hey, I don't like, is kind of polite. He's like, I don't know that we should do that, and then everyone else thinks he's crazy because come on, like, what was she wearing at the time? What? Purple.
Like, look what she's wearing. She's asking for it.
What, excuse
What do
me?
you mean?
She's wearing purple. We've gotten too distracted already, and we're late, so I'm not gonna pull up the grapist, but you look it up. It's not homework. Anyway, am I playing a male dating sim? I'm a male and I'm playing a dating sim. Everyone remember that I'd collapsed at the Christmas party, which mean that I'd come back to the same world line as the one I'd been in before. If this was Russia's doing, it was terrifying to think they could control the world line to that degree. There was just one more thing. It worried me that Fubuki had collapsed too. I stood there, lost in thought. Doro and Mayuri looked a little concerned.
Okay.
Hey Mayuri, now that I'm back and have internet, do you want to watch the Grapist commercial?
What?
You want to get raped, Mayuri? I'm sorry. Come to think of it, I was wondering how Nakase is doing. I quickly came up with an excuse.
Fubuki's still in the hospital.
In the hospital, even though it's been a month?
She says she's fine. They won't let her leave.
What?
Maybe she got raped too hard.
No. The commercial's been good. Commercial's real?
The grapist is out there. He's the one giving everyone the, what's it called? Reading Steiner.
All the result of the grapist. He's the mastermind. Okay, sorry. I've heard that lately, unless you were really, really sick, they wouldn't let you stay in the hospital for very long. Was Fubuki sick with something? Was she down with the sickness?
Is she sick or just sick?
Sick. They still think she's got this, I guess. Suzuwa whispered as she held up the page of the magazine she was reading. Grass Eater's Fancy.
Whispered.
Suzuwa said. New encephalitis. I borrowed the magazine. And by that I mean I yanked it out of her hands while she was reading it, rudely. They were talking about this last November. I'd even seen a glimpse of it on the news. Outside of Japan, they'd seen almost 100 people, albeit with mild symptoms. Outside of Japan, they'd seen almost 100 people, albeit with mild symptoms. In Japan, there were 10 people being kept in hospitals for examinations, or so it said. So, had it made its way to Japan? And one of those 10 was Fubuki then. Was it transmissible by air? I doubt it, because then more than 10 people would have it. We didn't catch it at the Christmas party, did we? Is being a grapist contagious?
You can only become a grapist if you've been raped.
Oh, okay. I knew that getting nervous wouldn't help anything at all, but still I wondered. Be still my wonder.
Hey, shouldn't you go to the hospital too, Col0n?
No, I feel fine.
You were in worse shape than she was, you know.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I gave a half-hearted answer to Mayuri and turned back to the magazine. Strange symptoms being found all over the world, and cause unknown. Sudden memory loss. Memories differ from those of the people around you. Losing all sense of the passage of time. Losing the ability to tell the difference between dreams and reality, and sometimes having waking dreams. The article was filled with things like that.
Oh no, bro. Sounds like a conspiracy to me.
It was just like reading Steiner. But it matched exactly with what Shimin... Is that the military guy that gaslit us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shamalama Ding Dong told me in the other world line.
Oh, no, we gotta have a flashback. Sorry, you couldn't
I mean,
figure
I
that out on your own.
appreciate it, because it's been like 3 weeks.
You have very realistic dreams, for example. In particular, bad instances, they can almost be called waking dreams. I've been told at times you lose the ability to tell the difference between dreams and reality.
It's like the Twilight Zone.
There are others who say that they have very similar dreams, and not just one or two.
I'd wondered back then if Fubuki possessed Reading Steiner too. Maybe the reason she collapsed during the Christmas party wasn't some new disease, but the unexpected activation of Reading Steiner. That would mean her diagnosis was wrong. The unnecessary tests and treatments they gave her wouldn't help a bit. It looked like I needed to talk to Fubuki. So I'm going to go do that.
In the hospital.
In the hospital.
Yeah.
Okabe in the hospital.
Is this the same hospital that Kirito woke up in?
No.
I wish, bro.
No. I
What
ended
about
up
the same
going over
hospital that
day.
Asuna woke in?
No.
Woke up in.
Oh.
Really? Even in Akihabara?
Where are my car keys? Because I have... Wait, did
Where
I show...
did Kirito and Asuna live?
Japan.
Which part of Japan?
Tokyo.
Which part of Tokyo? There are like 26 districts.
Japan.
Let's see. They probably lived in like the gamer part.
So Akihabara.
They lived in Aincrad, idiot.
Oh.
Alright, I found my keys. I don't know if I've shown these before, but Sword Art Online reminded me. I have new keychains. You've all met Balls Guy. Here. And
No.
there's... now he's got 3 sharp things for which to stick his balls onto. We got some Sword Art Online swords. And then, only keychain I recognized that wasn't JoJo from
Is that from Consumba?
Consumba
Consumba.
Disdick.
Is that from Consumba?
That's from Consumba Matata.
Well,
Alright, anyway. Oh, the Hottie Clinic blows. I ended up going over that day, because I had nothing better to do. If I had any appointments I made, I wouldn't remember them. She was at a large general hospital with a medical student department, located in Ochamanamanamashamana. It was close enough to Akihabara I could walk, and getting there was easy. Since she might have the wrong idea if I went alone, I encouraged Mayuri to come with me. I hoped it would look like I was only coming as an afterthought. She said I was missing tennis practice, but I don't recall signing up for tennis. But it ended up being a bigger deal than I expected. The tennis people called me. It was very awkward. When they heard Mayuri was going, Yuki and Kaede decided they would come too. Evidently, they'd all been to visit Fubuki several times before, and they knew exactly where she was located. They walked down the halls without hesitation. It was almost 8 when visiting hours ended, so we needed to hurry. It's 6:30. I talked for a long time. As we passed by a nurse's station, there was a minor commotion. A woman in her late 40s wearing a gray jersey was yelling at the doctors and nurses. Best joke.
Enough of this. When do I get to go home?
Get it? Because she's a patient at a hospital, but she's also impatient.
Oh! I get it.
that's retarded.
What? That's funny. It's like the
So
one...
dumb.
No.
That's like so unfunny.
That's really funny.
That's like so dumb.
It's really
like it.
hilarious.
That's like so dumb.
You know what else is dumb?
Your mom.
No.
Yes.
We've told you. Only after you've been examined and gotten the treatment you need.
You aren't giving me any kind of treatment. And what was supposed to be quick exam ended with me stuck here for a month. What am I supposed to do about my job?
See? Mr. Panji, no relation, thinks it's very funny. He even said haha.
So like, dude, it's like so lame. Oh my god.
Calm down. There's still a lot we don't know about this disease. Without proper examination and treatment, it's dangerous.
Liar, like the TV said not to worry because it wasn't bad.
We told you this before. That's only if you get the appropriate treatment. Once one of the nurses told me you were just dizzy.
She was dizzy because she kept spinning in her chair.
I just felt anemic because dinner was late. I'm just fine. Let me go home.
The woman was about ready to grab the doctor by the throat. Several male nurses held her back, then dragged her off somewhere with reassuring words.
Oh, that scared me. I forgot I was in this game.
Me too. You think Fubuki's okay? The girls hurried even faster down the hallway. The endless hallway. Fubuki was in a 4-person room at the very end of the hallway. We hesitantly peeked inside. Okay.
You.
Me. That voice!
No,
Oh,
that's
no.
my voice. That's my mind.
That voice! The one I'm not supposed to be doing! We could hear moaning coming from beyond the curtain surrounding Fubuki's bed.
I knew it. We shouldn't let her touch those women.
She's graping. Okay, enough. Enough. Mary went pale and hurriedly ripped them open. The girls?
I know, it's weird.
The girls.
My Fubuki.
You did it. A full live brain scan of
John McCain's brain
That's
tumor.
it, dude. She's John McCain. What the? Dude.
Oh, it keeps tapping itself. It keeps tapping itself. Just
Dude.
when you think it's not going to get dumber, it gets dumber. Oh my goodness gracious.
Literally, Valve right now.
Dude.
I thought it'd be cute. It was called a cat scan. There were no cats. Fufuki made a strange sound and spun around as we came in. I looked closer and saw that she was sitting on a bed with her legs crossed, watching a show on the LCD TV attached to it. Her eyes were red and swollen with tears, but given the fact she had a stick of Pocky in her mouth, she was probably just crying over a soap opera.
Look, I have a back sprite too.
Like these shots, like the bat is weird.
Marcelino, please don't jump Jessica! Oh, you guys came to see me! Oh, don't interrupt my soaps! Fubuki wiped away her tears and welcomed us with her usual smile.
Whoo, you scared Mayushi. I thought you were crying.
Oh, you really scared us. I thought you were disobeying the Lord.
Sorry. Even as she apologized, she tossed another chocolate-coated stick into her mouth. Her hair was tied up, and she was wearing some kind of headgear, probably for gaming. At first, I thought it was just she was too lazy to do her hair, but evidently not. There were cords coming out of that headgear that were attached to a belt around her waist.
It's nerve gear, bro.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, dude, it's a nerve gear.
Were they monitoring her brainwaves, or was she just playing epic video games for guys? As unobtrusively as possible, I took a look at the other patients around the room. They were all wearing the same headgear. I guess they were
They're
playing
in
a
a
multiplayer
tournament.
game, much like
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion 3 for the Nintendo Switch. But not that, because this is a weird brain device. They may have been giving it to all the encephalitis patients.
Maybe this is how like you're supposed to play Luigi's Mansion 4.
That'd be
It's
awesome.
just weird because it came out in 2011.
What?
How Luigi time travel's weird. Luigi's Mansion 3 came out like 20.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it came out in 2020.
Dude, what if we invent time travel and then that happens, but in real life, where games come out with sequels before the first one?
Oh, that's why this one's called Steins Gate Zero. I get it.
Oh.
Because it was before. This one came out first, and then they got their act together and made the original Steins Gate. That makes sense.
It's like Necropara.
It
They
is?
managed to get their act together.
Oh, yeah.
I latched onto that one phrase.
Am I already talking the third person? No, it's just, it's cute, like Elmo. Case closed.
Sorry to bring everyone over, Fubuki.
Not at all. You're very welcome. I didn't think Ocarina would come. Fubuki stared at me intently. She'd never done that before, so I started to wonder if there was something on my face. They said you collapsed like I did, so I got worried. How are you doing?
It's not me.
Oh, I thought it was you too for some reason. Sorry. It's fine. I don't really understand why they won't let me leave. Every day they just do.
I reared up to get ready to talk, and I was like,
Yeah, and I
"Oh,
was like,
not
all right,
me."
time to hear Ivan talk. Every day they just do exams. There's nothing for me to do. I'm so bored. You're not allowed to use your phone in the rooms. If they send you a text, you have to go all the way to the lobby. They turn off the lights at 9, so I can't watch the late night anime. I really just don't believe this. I mean, I can get the anime beamed directly into my brain using the stupid device, but like, it's not the same as watching it. I prefer
It's
traditional
more taxing.
media. Yeah. Her bed. She's not the narrator. Her bed was surrounded with portable game consoles, magazines, a miniature DVD player, anything to stave off boredom. And given all the half-empty boxes of snacks, it was hard to believe the disease was as serious as they said on the news. You okay, Col0n? Yeah, I told Mayuri this, but I'm fine. What's up?
The disease is not as serious as they say on the news.
Weird that you find that funny, Ivan. That I don't know what you're referring to,
No.
and if I did, I wouldn't agree with you.
Nudge, nudge. Wink.
Oh. Sorry, just fixing something. I see, I'm glad. Nope. I see, I'm glad. She seemed truly relieved, but she was still staring at me.
Can you fix her?
I'll try. What do you mean, fixer?
You know what I mean.
I don't know what y'all mean.
Hey, are you making fun of me?
Never. And
Read your
suddenly,
line.
Kaede started to fidget. Not that she... My what? Not only that, she blushed and then glanced at me, then almost started to cry. She was acting really weird. Okay. What's wrong? I suppose there's 3 atoms. You want to take Okabe, Ivan?
Sure.
Thank you.
Kaede started fidgeting even more when she realized that everyone was looking at her, but she had no choice but to go over and whisper something into Fubuki's ear.
Stop licking my ear! I'm not going to church. I couldn't even if I wanted to. Oh.
The other girls tried to quiet Fubuki down. This was a hospital and there were other patients in the room. We couldn't make a fuss.
But listen to this, everybody. This Kaede Kurishima here suspects me of secretly dating Col0n.
Now it was our turn to keep from shouting in surprise. Where are you getting the app from?
That's according to my Yuri. You were the one who wanted to come see Fubuki today, right?
Wait, what are you talking about? He's like the only one I didn't touch weird.
But see, that's the problem. The only people you don't touch weird are the people you're into.
I'm gonna grape you.
No, you don't do that.
Grape. Soda. Now put that in your mouth instead of whatever else you're doing. Shut up.
There was another reason, but I couldn't say.
And Fubuki and Col0n were staring longingly at one another.
We were not staring longingly at one another. Just because it's 1,000-yard stare doesn't mean it's longing. And
1,000 yards is pretty long.
No.
Fubuki tried to scratch her hair, but the headgear blocked her way and she gave up.
This thing is not a good comb. I had this really realistic dream.
Realistic dream.
Realistic dream.
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 I was startled. That may have been what I wanted to find out.
It was sometime this evening. I was kind of spacing out. There's nothing to do around here. And then somehow, I don't really remember, but me and Col0n and Yuki were all taken somewhere in these cars by these scary men. Big, scary, honking men. I was there too. Yeah. You weren't important. At all.
They made you pick up that cat.
I just kept picking up cans over and over, and every time I'd pick up a can, the guy would throw another one on the ground. It's like, it's really annoying.
That meant Fubuki had experienced the same thing I'd gone through in the other world line.
Wait, does it though?
Yes,
Does she? So she lived that month?
I guess.
Does that mean she just woke up today?
I guess.
I don't know that that's true.
Listen, dude. Why don't you stop being a negative Nancy and just play the game?
Sorry?
No, I don't want to play Stars Gate Zero anymore. I don't want to do it.
Stop! Just play the game! And this evening would have been the same time I was experiencing it. I peeked through the curtains to make sure that none of the hospital staff were around. Sorry, but can you guys leave me alone with Nakase for a bit?
What? Don't. They're just gonna think we're...
What? Huh? What? Huh?
Huh? What? No way.
It's not like that. I wasn't really sure how to handle that reaction. Is it something you don't want Mayushi and everyone else to know about? It's about her disease. Okay, I understand.
Man, it must be really annoying having to talk to yourself. Like voice line wise.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Mayuri nodded and went outside in the curtains.
That's what you guys are for.
No, I'm just saying, like, the Adam talking to himself conversations anytime Karisu and Maho are talking to each other, like.
Oh, well,
know.
good thing you do both those characters, so. I'm just kidding. I know what you mean. Yeah, it's silly. I'm privileged in that I can. Well, I guess you guys could too. If it was like just Mayuri and Ferris talking to each other, or just like Maho and Karisu, you couldn't. I mean,
think I had to do that at one point.
if I'm allowed, you guys are allowed.
The other two looked bothered, but they followed her.
It looks stupider up close, doesn't it?
Nakase,
Yes.
did this dream of yours take place in Okinawa?
Yeah, that's right. It was Okinawa. I think I saw the same thing though when I was in the car.
Inside the car was you, me, and Yuki, and then a driver and a short man who was an SDF shoulder.
The
Short
shoulder?
man.
Yeah, he was a big shoulder. My dream was crazy.
That man's name was Shimoyama.
And then these gumballs let me fly.
Furuki suddenly went pale. I dream about being in a car in Okinawa could be written off as coincidence, but knowing the exact name of the man in that shared dream was a different matter entirely.
Hey, buddy, I know you think you're talking to me in secret, but this thing literally monitors my brain activity. You're stupid if you think this conversation is private.
Also, the curtains in a hospital don't stop sound from traveling. That's how curtains work.
They're really good curtains.
I like the way they're angled. They're like the sound blocking board, whatever. So they
Sound
make sure
waves.
that sound doesn't pass.
The sound waves reflect perfectly off the curtains.
That
I
man
think we saw
talked
a
to.
shot. No, I was gonna say, I think we saw a shot from outside too. The curtains don't even go all the way to the ceiling, so the sound would, if the curtains did block the sound, it just bounce up and out of
I
the
think
curtain
you're
No.
area.
reading too far into it, Mark.
Sound is really heavy in this timeline.
the sound is heavy, but not heavy enough so it would go under the curtains.
No.
But like not light enough so it would go over. Like,
It's
it
just
sounds like-
heavy enough.
The man talked to you about waking dreams and the president of Russia.
That's right. I mean, that's right.
And then we were taken to a U.S. Army base where you met up with Mayuri and the others and said goodbye to me. Fubuki was too stunned to speak. There was no room for doubt. My suspicion turned into certainty. Fubuki had a stronger reading Steiner than most people and remembered the other world line as a relatively realistic dream.
In the dream that Shinomiya said that you and I both had memories of another world.
Yeah.
Was he right?
Yeah. I
Why?
hesitated for a moment, then I gave her a brief explanation of my own reading Steiner ability.
In the original game, that was a very well-guarded secret that he didn't explain to just anybody. Half because that was really important that only he knew that, and second because every time he would, they would not remember, and he had to explain it to Karisu like 100 million times. It's kind of weird that he just has a partner in this now, if that's really what this is. I mean, neat. I don't see this as a problem. I actually kind of think it's cool, but it's weird and different.
Yeah.
Well, apparently everyone that has the disease has some form of reading Steiner that's stronger than average.
Well, you're also like come out of nowhere.
Okay.
So like you would
because-
have thought that him spending all that time looping them pretty if they're just kind of here now, why not before?
And also the funny, I mean, I don't think the disease is even real. It's just to cover up for reading Steiner. Right?
Yeah, something like that anyway.
I mean, now I don't know. It's as a cover up, just like a misconception.
Yeah.
People having it. The other thing I wanted to make sure was she understood that her dreams weren't caused by an illness, but her reaction wasn't what I expected.
That's awesome! Oh, sorry. Then maybe us two aren't sick too.
There are.
There's nothing to do, so I talk to the others a lot. I have to pull back the curtains before I do, or else it doesn't work. About the dreams we have, and sometimes it's just amazing how similar they are. There's a kid in elementary school who's in the next room. We became friends. They said they'd never been to Okinawa, but they had a dream they were there. Tokyo had burned down, and self-defense forces had saved them and took them there.
There's someone like dies in the other world line.
Doesn't the universe not allow for that?
I don't know because I mean, it's a
Well,
different
no, they'd
world
have to
line.
die in this one too, then.
Well, Mayuri died in the one world line, but then didn't die in the other one.
Oh, like Alpha and Beta.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think their death date is predetermined. Right?
Well, Mayuri
No,
died in one.
it
didn't die in the
changes with
other.
every slight change to the percentage, so it doesn't matter, right?
So
We could delay Mayuri's death date by 1 day by changing a 0. whatever percent in the first game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming every single world line has a different predetermined death date. Therefore, people can die in one and not the other.
I guess so.
Like-
If they die in the other one, I guess they're cured. No more dreams because your other self
do
is
you think like
dead.
when one would go back to the other one, would they just be brain dead?
No,
Yeah.
they'd be like
or,
they
would they
wouldn't.
be back?
They couldn't possibly have those visions from other world lines because they're dead and can no longer perceive them. So, no, they're
They
cured.
would've had
Dying in the other
memories up
world
to
line
that
cures
point.
you.
I would have had memories up to that point, though.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just a nightmare dream where you die.
Would they get to experience what death feels like?
Yeah, but more realistic because they're actually dying than in a dream where it's fake imagined death. If that was true, then I wasn't just Fubuki. There were other patients who were being kept in the hospital for no reason, who didn't have any kind of disease at all.
Should I talk to the doctors?
No, I don't think they'd believe you. And if they started to think that your delusions were getting worse,
Wait, why are you listening to the doctors when they tell you to take your pills, huh?
You're right.
you shouldn't tell the others yet. You don't want there to be a big fuss.
Again, curtains? I mean, that sound heavy thing, I made that up. And a brainwaves monitored. Good luck keeping secrets with me, buddy. Actually, well, no, you're in luck. They stopped monitoring my exact brain activity because of all these horrible thoughts I have about gay raping my friends. They found it very disturbing.
And you only want to rape women? That's weird.
No, I can't help myself.
I don't think that's a good enough excuse.
I was just trolling.
That's what graping means. It's gay raping.
Oh.
I did it for the vine.
No, you don't understand. First of all, OJ didn't gay rape. And second of all, or grape for short. And second, the character just does this. I'm riffing on that. I didn't come up with that. I couldn't.
And then Yuki poked her head through the curtain.
Okabe, a nurse is coming.
Visiting hours are over for the day.
I looked at the clock. It was well past 8.
Pool's closed.
Get out of the pool. Pool is now
like
closed.
last time when we were at the pool, there was me and Lucas went to get pizzas for people, and we were coming back, and like the pool security guard had also just pulled into the parking lot, and like we're walking in, and he's like in like a really thick accent or something. It's like, how many people do you guys have with you in the pool? Like I don't know, 10. How many key cards do you have? I don't know, like 3. He's like, but where's your key card? Oh, the people in there have it. You don't have a key card? No, the people in there have it. I don't have it on me. It's in there. We just went to get pizza. And just a ton of like nonsense being spewed back and forth. We went inside, and I just pawned him off on Aiden. Like walked away from the dude and had Aiden talk to him.
Which
and
is
like
you picked up from being a manager.
Yeah, and Aid like it was like just like the dude was saying like, you can only have 6 people in here with a key card, and you have more than 6 people. No, we have 2 key
3
cards. We have like I had said 3. We only had 2, but like because Jaden didn't bring his, but either way we had enough. We had enough key cards. And dude's like, where's your key cards? Like Aiden's holding them out in front of him right here. How many people do you have? And it's just just a repeating conversation of Aiden showing him the key cards and being like, no, we have enough key cards. What are you talking about? And he was yelling at us for jumping in the pool.
Power trip. Jeez.
Yes.
Chaos is cool. I don't know what the last thing you've seen of Steins Gate Zero is, but basic plot synopsis. Okabe went into... He spent the last month... Keep in mind, the entirety of Steins Gate 1 took place over a month. He spent the last month in the World War III happened early timeline, and war's hell. And this chick on the right with the new gamer console on her head was also there, kind of, but she experienced it as realistic dreams while Okabe experienced it the entire 1 month, like, uninterrupted. It was very emotional and very earned. Yeah.
I think that they probably experienced it the same. It's just that the other people were describing it as realistic dreams.
No. Well, she said she was talking, like, okay, Okabe came back today,
right?
right?
No, never mind. I was like, never mind. I was speaking as though he were time leaping, not having Regensteiner.
Oh, gotcha.
Of like how his like memories like overlapped.
Right.
Never mind. I was speaking of it like a time leaping.
Everybody looks weird.
Except the new characters. We have nothing to compare it to.
Yeah.
Sorry for being in such a rush, Fubuki. Next time we'll come earlier so we have more time.
Oh, but you don't go.
But the nurse will get mad.
Pool's closed.
What is he gonna do? Give me more drugs? Anyway, let them get mad. Sleep with me tonight.
Fubuki was back to her usual self. She grabbed Mary's hand and held it tight.
Give me your other one. I know you have 2 hands.
Kaede chuckled and forced her to let go.
No. Don't be selfish. We come here as often as we like.
Go away, you nun. Whenever I touch your hand, it burns.
That's because I wash my hands with holy water.
Why?
Because you're a devil.
No, that's not good enough. Come tomorrow and the day after and the school's over. I'm so bored I could die.
The wiki flailed her arms and legs about. It was a bit too deliberate, if you ask me. Kylie pat her on the head.
All right, bye-bye. Have a good time.
Get
that's
back
for the
here!
heart.
This Game Boy does not keep good enough company.
Here, have some double A's.
Oh, thank God.
Mayuri and Yuki went over to pat her too, and before long, she looked like a little puppy in a kennel being petted. We left her behind and exited the room.
Thank you for the batteries. Hey, wait, before you go, you know it'd be really funny? Hopefully the curtains catch this sound. There's someone who's actually terminally ill in the other room. Unplug her. She bangs on the wall and it was really annoying. She'll be doing me a massive favor and she's like 98 anyway. Alright, bye!
I was the last one to leave, and before I did, I turned around and saw Fubuki staring at us from the bed.
See you in the clan war.
She better begin her clan war battles in every day if she's just sitting there. Like, seriously. Our eyes met, so I nodded a little.
Her name is Mrs. Jenkins.
It's okay, you're not sick, so don't worry.
She's a total night owl and bangs on the wall. Get her!
The
Nice
hospital
message.
walls were strangely silent after visiting hours were over.
We just got a letter. I
Did
wanna
we
talk
talk
to
to
you in
Suzu?
private. Oh, yes. I'll wait for you to contact me.
Something in this short message made me feel very tense.
Yeah, because she doesn't say, "Can I talk to you?" Just,
Talk in private.
we need to talk in private. This is not a secure line. Or, no. Pizza time! That's right.
Didn't want to share the pizza with anyone else.
Okabe, this is our pizza. No one else gets to have our pizza. Suzu's pizza rules. Pizza rule number 1. Suzu and Okabe get all the pizza. Anyway. After I said my goodbyes to the others, I contacted Suzuwa, and she told me to come to the top of the radio building. And Adam gets 2 Okabe lines.
Like, when I arrived, she was standing silently in the dark roof.
I'm cool and silent and brooding. I'm out of pizza.
There was no trace of a smile on her face. Her eyes shone in the darkness as she glared at me. I felt a shiver run down my spine. It was not the Suzuwa I was used to. I know, right?
Yeah, come on. She's supposed to be peppy and be surprised that Col0n is real and exists.
Nah, dude.
And
But
meat grass.
maybe this was her true self, and everything else was just a facade.
What? No one
Nope.
would pretend to get
it's
excited
not.
about Col0n.
Even the Suzu from the Col0n timeline was happier than this.
Yeah.
I think she's putting up an act. This is her true self. Whatever she wanted to talk to me about, I sure wasn't going to like.
Sorry to bring you out here like this, Uncle Col0n. You know how I get about sharing pizza, even with you.
What did you want to talk about?
Oh, I'm really not good at talking to people or trying to persuade them, because this is the most obvious thing in the world and I still can't get you to do it.
From the way she stumbled over her words, it was clearly something she didn't want to talk about. Just say it. That's what the old you would have done, right?
I'm young at heart. Yeah, you're right.
You're trying to break this to me gently?
No, if I was gonna break you, I'd break you hard.
I see. Thanks.
It's not okay, whoa, it's not really like that. I was kidding.
Suzuki got a little annoyed and tried to say something back to me, but ended up swallowing her words.
Alphabet soup.
To be honest, it was a bit of a shock at first. You were so different than the Suzuwa I know.
I used
can't
to
help it.
know.
I know? Like,
I didn't want to.
Robo Life days with I know.
Look, I can't help it. When the world line changes, so does the environment you grow up in, and that changes your personality and how you think, and
Yeah, but I don't think that. I don't think that anymore. You're still the Suzuha I know. What?
I don't. No, I really am
Different from the
different.
Suzuha I know. You're the Suzuha
I'm
I
not the
know.
Suzuha you know, Uncle Green. I'm different from that Suzuha because I'm not the Suzuha you know. I'm the Suzuha you don't know. It's a different one.
Damn, dude, that's deep. I can relate, dude. I remember when I was like a kid, and I just watched Dragon Ball and I was all normal. But then, dude, now I'm all serious and I'm like edgy and I got responsibilities because I'm a big boy.
When you're watching Nekopara.
So relatable, dude.
Suzuha.
I followed you today.
Not like Twitter. Or like Instagram, Facebook. Follow me.
My-
Facebook is called
MySpace.
Friends.
Why MySpace? I don't even have a MySpace.
But everyone has MySpace.
Whoever you followed was not me.
That's right, all the way to the hospital. His Facebook page.
Oh, you followed the hospital's Facebook page, and then you saw the cool photo they put of me on there.
Yeah, unplugging your life support. That was badass.
There's some big boys. Well, like there's a photo of me and my family on their Instagram page. Because it was like me and all my cousins and all my uncles, like 20 of us, like my grandparents, like all went to like a big boy like real early in the morning when we were driving to Vegas, and we were a fun bunch because I'm a fun guy. Everyone else in my family is fun people.
So I'm
Because we're
told.
awesome. And because we were so awesome, they were like, "Yo, we're gonna put a photo of all you guys on our Instagram page." Then they did.
You know, they said they'd do that for us in the Sonic movie. You remember that?
I
Yeah.
do remember that.
They were like, oh man, all you guys see in the movie, can we get a picture of you by the poster? We can put it up on our like social medias. Like, absolutely.
I like that photo. It was a good.
It was an
photo.
awesome photo too.
Hold on. I'm now
We were
gonna-
all hover handing each other.
Man, I like the photo that like all the photos Kevin took that night, because I think it's on his like. He
Yeah,
sent me a
it's on his.
photo of like me on Crash's shoulders,
Oh, trying
like,
to get the balloon.
that balloon,
Oh,
and then the security guard came walking up, and then we explained to her what we were doing, and then she's like, "Oh, okay." She kind of like didn't tell us to stop.
yes, I am excited for the next Sonic movie. Absolutely, I want another open invitation gamer picnic. For the next Sonic
Is there
movie.
another Sonic movie?
Yeah, they teased it at the end of the first one.
Yeah, it's coming out 2022.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I'm glad that we're all excited about that because I mean, with the Sonic movie, whatever, and besides, the plot of the first one was just a ripoff of the movie Hop anyway. But like, it was pretty fun. I liked it. And going
It
there
was
with
a
all you guys was a
relatively-
blast.
It was funny because Sonic.
Funny
It was
'cause
a
Sonic-
relatively
Jim Carrey.
okay movie that was based off the video game character, which is shocking because you don't do that with video game movies.
Like it was a fine movie, and just everything associated with it made it way more enjoyable.
They had Sonic in
Right.
it.
They made
The crazy-
Sonic floss.
Yeah, he flossed. I mean, Ted Danson
It was the Olive
flossed.
Garden, dude.
Yeah, their reward for keeping Sonic and Eggman, Dr. Robotnik, a secret. Their reward from the United States government was a $100 Olive Garden gift card, which they had to pretend was cool because there was an Olive Garden tie-in, but also make funny because whatever.
But, like-
Meow.
Also on top of
We all did that in the theater. We all did it when he said it. Like a good. Okay, not all of us. Like okay, some of us were a little too bashful to do it. Like me, Joseph. I think I don't know if you guys did it also, but I know.
yeah, me and Lucas hard committed.
Yeah, when Sonic said it, we all like as many of us as reasonably could went, meow.
Meow.
Steven did it, awesome. Yeah, that was date night because that movie came
That was
out
date night.
February
February
14th,
14th,
Valentine's Day.
Dude, and you know what made that all the more special?
What?
David actually showed up.
David
and
was there,
Mikey were
and
both
Zaid,
there.
right?
Nah, it was David and Mikey.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm racist.
It would have been even better if Zaid were there. And then, not even that, Asher also showed up, but after the fact, because he was trying to kill Jonah. But
Oh
Jonah
yeah,
wasn't
because
there.
it was like not paintball assassin. It was senior
Senior
assassin
assassin.
with like water guns and stuff. Yeah, no, next time you will be. Next time I will make it a much more open invitation. Not so open that I will send the address of the theater and public places, but like you'll know. I promise.
We need to get 50 people.
Yeah, because the first one I ever did is I sent out a chain letter invitation to the Emoji Movie, and we sold out the theater. That's because we got there late and there was already a couple people, but a couple straggling members of the group couldn't actually see the movie because there were too many of us. And then we did that for Sherlock Gnomes, but the theater was like empty and there was only like 14 of us. That wasn't that big of a show up.
Remember
mean,
when we
I
were going
like
to Sherlock
Sherlock
Gnomes and
Gnomes.
there was the like kids in the theater?
Oh,
Yeah, that was funny.
Cats was the best.
Oh,
Well, no, Date Night was the best one, but
Date Night was the best one. Cats was still fun though.
Cats was it was a Star Wars Cats double feature, and Jonas skipped Star Wars to come see Cats.
I also skipped Star Wars. Me and Lucas were like, nah, we don't gotta see Star Wars. No, dude, that's right. Kevboy Perry drove me to go see that movie. And I remember that now, dude. Kevboy Perry drove me and Lucas to go and see that movie, and Micah was also in the car.
Yeah, and Kai, you will know specifically about the next one. I'm sorry, like my sphere of influence is not very large.
Yeah, you weren't able to carve out a large area of China.
Yeah. So I will make 100% certain that for the second Sonic
Hearts
movie.
of Iron 4, I get a big area of China.
Anyway, when we do the chain letter invitation for Sonic Movie 2, Kai, you'll be the first person I message. I promise you that. Please keep me to that. If any of you get a message before Kai, kill me on site. Anyway.
Okay.
Wrap you. No, I knew the answer without even asking.
Oh yeah,
There's
what were
only
they
one
talking
reason
about?
you would do something like that. You realize that I jumped world lines.
I'd always suspected that your reading Steiner might have activated on Christmas Eve. And not just then, today too. And now I'm sure.
Hold on, so I was just piecing together in my head. It's like I know, like his brain just goes like it's just kind of like, you know, his brain just goes into auto mode when it's like periods of time when he wasn't there in Reading Steiner or whatever.
Yeah, which is
like
amazing that
that.
he never visited Fubuki before.
I like the idea that that the him that was living in World War III timeline up to that point got put into that body.
I'm sure he really appreciated that.
Yeah, now like the United States government's just talking to like an empty shell of an Okabe that's just like,
You're saying the internet works here? I can drink water whenever I want?
What is going on?
What is going on?
Wait. You're telling me I can get soda refills for free here?
What is
And then
this?
after,
What is this? What is this
after
device?
World War
You're telling
III
me that
Okabe.
you're telling me that I can go to Denny's and ask how I want my eggs?
After like
In the World War
III
III
Okabe got
timeline,
teased
they
with like real life, he got sent back, and then he was just completely
No!
checked out.
Just no! Why am I back here? I lived my entire life in a warish hellscape, and I had 1 month of freedom, and now I'm back here. I miss my water so much.
Clean water, cool, clear water. I like the Marty Robbins like water is like a version of that. I deliberately avoided telling Suswa that the world line had changed. It was obvious that she would react like this.
React like what?
Not at
Hey
all.
dude, don't say that word without trademarking the Fine Bros people that tried to copyright the word.
Didn't they apologize?
I
Probably.
think they had to. The internet buoyed them. Tell me, is this a different world line than it was before?
Stupid response. What will you do with the answer?
Just tell me. What the fuck kind of question is that? Gun?
What?
This is an order, Brutaro Okabe. I have a gun. This is serious.
This is a serious moment for a serious game. Suzu has a gun now. She's pissed. She ain't taking no for an answer.
Retarded response, just like, has it changed? What will you do if I tell you?
Gun!
I gulped as I saw her pull a gleaming pistol out of her jacket. It was aimed right between my eyes. Hey, that's not center of mass, dude. This is a joke, right?
Yeah, you got me.
You're just some kind of like
Sorry.
military roleplay otaku, right?
I wouldn't do this as a joke. What is an otaku?
Oh, so like what would be is you're like you get a ton of like fake guns that shoot like plastic pellets, and you go out into the mountains and pretend to fight like in war and junk.
War is serious.
No,
Yeah,
like,
but
people do it for fun.
Yeah.
It's not fun. Do they rip off their own legs for fun? Do they pretend to step on mines for fun?
Well,
Yeah.
Do they live in the
They
wilderness
pretend to.
eating
No,
only
actually,
grass
not
for
for a
3 weeks for fun?
actually,
like,
no, that's a different subgroup. That's the that's like the camping survival wilderness otaku guys who like just live in the woods like for
Shut up and
unnecessarily
tell me
long
what I
amount of
want to
time.
know already. I'm
No,
gonna
there
kill
was
you
actually,
with a
so
gun.
when I went airsofting on Saturday, there was actually some dude with like airsoft grenades, like CO2 canisters inside of like something that blew up, and they made a really loud noise.
Whoa.
I was like, damn. Okay.
I'm going to shoot you. Shut up. Tell me what I want to know.
What'd you want to know?
Oh my god, I forgot my question. Jesus Christ.
I felt like Sue was trying to revert to who she was when I'd first come to the Beta World Line, a woman who put her mission above everything else. She was so desperate it hurt to even look at her. What would happen if she shot me here?
Why?
I imagine myself lying on the ground in a pool of blood.
Hey, wait, you're not a
my
redhead
mind.
anime girl.
In my mind, the image of overlap with Grace's dead body. It's so stupid.
Answer my question.
It's a serious moment.
I closed my eyes and grit my teeth trying to avoid a flashback.
Oh my god, this is so...
I spent the last month trying to escape to Okinawa in the middle of a war. I still wasn't used to having a gun pointed right at me.
This is absurd.
Why? Why would she pull a gun on him? It doesn't make any sense.
I'll ask you one more time. Did the world line change? Is this a different world than it was before? And I'll give you
So you
extra
remembered what you were
time
gonna
because I
ask me?
asked 2 questions. Yeah, I just remembered.
Suzu's hands were shaking a little as she held the gun. That would have been unimaginable when she'd first come here from the future.
Then why is she doing it now?
Maybe she was ashamed of it because she bit down her teeth even harder.
What was that? Oh no, no, she's doing it.
She must have bit her lip when she did so because a single trail of blood ran down her
People
brow.
biting their lips real hard again.
Like uncle, like niece.
Yeah.
I stared at the blood as I answered. Don't worry, we're in the same world line we were before.
God, was that so hard? You're sure?
Yeah, Street the World Line moved once, but we came back, I think.
Who was responsible? Russia?
I think so.
Which means they finally started experimenting with the time machine.
I nodded.
I could have just asked you, we're friends.
Yeah.
And that means there's no time to waste. If they keep experimenting, something will happen that can't be changed. It might close the path to Steins Gate. I'm a fool. I shouldn't have wasted time worrying. I'm trying to get you to change your mind.
You know, maybe you waste less time if you stopped getting so absorbed in Col0n.
What the hell is Col0n?
Col0n, my balls.
And then she shoots him.
Falls to the floor, bullet in a hole in a head.
Col0n lead, asshole.
Jeez, my balls.
Have you ever heard of deets nuts? They're not just any nuts, they're meat nuts.
No, I got so good by Doug at work once just because it was busy, like really busy, and Doug just like as he was walking by me, he said, "Dude, we might be so busy right now because of Col0n." I was like, "What?" And like, he turned to like Blake. He's like, "Yeah, but Blake is probably busy right now because of Col0n, right?" And Blake just said, "Yeah," and I was like, "What's Col0n?" He gave me his Col0n these nuts.
You've never heard Col0n before?
No, I hadn't heard Col0n before.
Oh, that means I could have gotten you a Col0n Damn it. Oh.
Doug getting it to me by like using it as an excuse for it being really busy at work was like perfect.
Taro Okame, you're going to follow my orders. You're coming back to July 28th with me.
And if I refuse,
I won't let you refuse.
are you okay with that?
What?
Are you okay with erasing this world line?
Shut up! Bullet!
You know, I don't think you're gonna get away with shooting a gun in the middle of Tokyo.
It's a really
Wait,
quiet
when the
gun.
police arrive, Suzu is under arrest because he can't do that.
Like, there's literally people over in that like building over there that can see us.
It's a really quiet gun.
That's the Glock.
It's a future pistol.
It's a future Glock.
Yeah, it's the Glock Model 69. Shut up, get in my stupid time
There's
machine.
a horrible ringing in my ears and a fierce pain in my eardrums. A second later, the smell of gunpowder passed by my face. Didn't seem very quiet.
It's because the bullet went by your ears, asshole.
Where's that damn fourth world line?
I'm gonna send
Where?
you straight to hell.
Are you firing subsonic ammo or supersonic
Next time
ammo?
it won't be a threat, I'll shoot you.
Listen, I just want to know what kind of ammo you're firing.
You're not taking this seriously at all.
She's glaring at me as if she was about to cry. I just want to know.
If you do what I tell you, I'll tell you what kind of ammo this is.
We stare at each other in silence. I tried as hard as I could to come up with something to calm her down, but nothing came to mind. Nothing I could come up with would get her to change her mind.
My hair is like ear hula hoops.
Suzu, Col0n, what are you doing? Why do you have a gun, Suzu? That's not in your character.
Dar's voice.
It's my grass eating fork.
You're going through withdrawal because you haven't had the chance to eat grass because we're in the middle of the city, not the country.
We're not in the country, this is the city.
Well, either way, yeah, that's why I said we're in the middle of the city, not the country, and
It's
you
not
haven't
the
had the chance
country,
to eat
it's the
grass.
city, because grass is in the country, not the city.
Well, either way, you haven't had a chance to eat it. You're going through withdrawal. That's the explanation. That's why she's mad.
Shut up and stop referencing other series.
I got a message from Mayuri and Amane. They
What?
said you contacted Col0n.
I'm
I had a bad
Amane.
feeling, so I decided to look for you. Your mom.
Oh, last names.
And then I got a message from an unknown sender.
An unknown sender.
An unknown sender.
Unknown
They sent me
sender.
a URL that led me to a map of this place. And I thought it might be here, so I came right over.
Wait, so you got a map from someone you didn't know pinpointing this location and you run out in the middle of the night to go here? How do you not die in the future? You're so dumb.
Oh, and then I heard a gunshot and it really scared me.
And you came up here anyway after hearing
If
the
you heard the
gunshot?
gunshot, I wasn't that quiet.
I lied to get you in the stupid
Sorry.
thing. Shut up.
Dar's whole body was covered in sweat even as he spoke. Large beads of blood appearing on his forehead. He must have really hurried.
Really? Because I think this is, I'm going to win an internet argument face.
Or about a troll, this liberal.
So, Suzu, what's with the gun?
That's all.
Why is Dara the voice of reason?
Oh, Suzuo wasn't actually. Listen, it was just a joke.
You know, you wouldn't fire a gun if you didn't have a reason. Come on, Suzu, out with it. Explain this nonsense.
Dad, you know what it is.
What's that?
The world line changed. Russia started experimenting with the time machine.
You sure?
Sure as shooting, and I'm gonna start. That's why I'm doing this. At this rate, it'll be too late to do anything.
Hold on. Get rid of the text. Screenshot. Go.
No, I want to see if... I'll save right here. I want to see if she does the angry one again, because that one was better. I thought about screenshotting it, and then she changed her expression.
Oh.
Won't reach Steins Gate. When will we be able to stop the Third World War? Lots of people will die. Mom will die, and I won't be able to stop any of it.
Well, that would be really bad.
I know, and this guy won't help me.
But still, even if you threaten Col0n and force him to go back to the past with you, is that really gonna work?
It better. Oh, shit. screenshot saved thing. There we go. All right, bingo. There you go. Here's your meme material. I don't know.
Meme material.
I don't know how this, like, I don't know what you do with this, but there you go. And I'm sure you can just find the sprite transparent online already, but I wouldn't recommend looking at sprites because that spoils stuff.
Dar's normal easygoing expressions had suddenly turned serious.
Since I've started to research the time machine and the world lines, I've kind of figured something out. I think Col0n might be right, and it may be impossible to save Makise the normal way.
Now you're saying it too, Dad. I have a gun. Why is no one listening to me?
Well, if the rules and causality of the world lines can be changed so easily, then Col0n would have been able to save Mayuri on the Alpha world line, right?
Alright, I have to go to the bathroom real bad. Hopefully this tip is long. Damn it.
You could scroll through all of them.
Causality. The school of thought that says that all things
I can't
have
scroll
cause
through
and
all of
effect,
them.
an idea
I
that
am
the
leaving.
core of real relativity theory.
Okay.
However, has been observed in the microscale world of quantum mechanics that causality does not always apply.
Okay, what's the longest one? That's still with it. One. Okay. I'll be back.
Perestroika, Russian for restructuring, a policy of economic revolution via the introduction of market-oriented economics that was implemented in 1985 by the Soviet Union. Originally, it was an attempt to reboot a stalled socialist economy, but led to the end of the Communist Party's one-party dominance and the collapse of the USSR.
Ooh.
Oh, my boss.
Oh my god.
He's my boss.
Have you guys seen that Deets Nuts commercial?
Well, like, Lee's nuts. Yo, Martin, you see my new Necropara figure?
No, I haven't. No,
like 2 days ago, dude. Insane.
why is she on her knees like that?
Because like she has like a stand. It's like she's jumping.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I was scrolling through eBay of all
then-
things. You know,
Then I also got this one to replace my old one. My other
Oh, Elizabeth.
cooler Amelia figure.
Amelia.
Elizabeth. John. What were you scrolling through?
I was scrolling through eBay and I found this for these two.
What is that?
For like, shut up.
Okay, no, I use my brain. I know what it is now. Yeah.
And for 50 bucks. I mean, do you think it's worth it or not?
What kind of figure? Are they just like scale figures?
Yeah. I mean, they're about the same size as Mikuru.
Damn. Well, you said they're 50 bucks, like total.
Yeah, with shipping and everything.
Damn. Maybe.
Maybe? Okay.
First, I need to work on restructuring my storage first. Although, I need more tea.
Alright, hi. Hopefully that wasn't too long.
Yeah, thanks, Ivan, for leaving as soon as you come back.
It happens. Alright, well, now we're not going to read those tips. Got him.
Instead, you're gonna watch the Deets Nuts video.
It says who?
It's such a stupid commercial, though.
I know. Like, it's such an enigma balls. Like, seriously, think about it. D's Nuts is funny here. It's no longer funny. D's Nuts happens. It's ironically funny. They made it at just it's horrible, like, the worst time they could have done it is when they did it. Okay, here we go. D's Nuts.
What are those? These? Deets Nuts? Deets and Watson. Deets Nuts.
Those are nuts.
Deets Nuts aren't nuts. Deets Nuts are meat nuts.
Those are meat nuts.
Meat nuts. They're Deets Nuts. And get one of those? Go ahead. Grab a handful of Deets Nuts. Good, get a good grip in there. Hey, Chris. How Deets Nuts taste? Are they delicious? What a fun snack. Dietz and Watson. These nuts.
And now it's fallen off and it's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like-
he didn't say you like Deets nuts in your mouth. Come on, easy.
Why? It, oh no! I'm watching it. I'm looking at the stream. No.
I always wanted to see it again.
Hello.
Hi. I watched the Deets Nuts commercial and then the Power of the Sun
what?
video again. Oh, I should have shown the grape video. Hold on, Martin, can you leave now briefly?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, thank you. Alright, oh, yeah. Grapist. There we yeah. Oh, okay. I need a better quality one.
Deets nuts.
Well, oh, it's whitest kids. You know, that's what it is. Grapist.
Dude, that's an awesome product.
Damn it! Why is it 144p?
What is?
It's either 144 or 240p. This video.
I don't know if there's any escaping that. Like, is that the quality it was in the car, do you think?
Probably. I couldn't really tell. Oh, I need to turn my Chrome up. Alright.
I like the unmatched power of the sun.
You kids look like you could use a delicious fruity beverage! Who are you? Might I suggest Fizzy Pop's Grape Blast? The new soda from Johnson and Hedges. Open wide, kids, cause I'm gonna grape you in the mouth!
He's going to what them in the mouth?
He's gonna grape them.
He's going to grape them.
Yeah, in the mouth.
Right.
Sure. There's more.
No, I'm sorry. All right, well, I'm not
Homework
sure
is
that
being
I'm
done in class
comfortable
today.
with the catchphrase, I'm gonna grape you in
Damn.
the mouth for our new mascot.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're just not sure about that one.
However, because there's a couple minutes of commercial left, I'll just switch my Discord stream to that. I'm sorry.
Wearing a hat now.
Oh, cool.
You're blaring a blat now, dude.
Yeah.
Sick.
All right.
No,
here-
I'm just joking. It's stupid.
It's literally your hat, bro. It's the hat that you wear all the time, bro.
I wear it better.
It's the same hat. You can't
Yeah,
do
we
that.
might want to workshop at a touch.
Really?
Listen, dude.
Why?
Does a
that's his
man wear a
thing.
dress as good as a woman? No.
Yeah, if they're Scottish. Anyway, grapist.
He grapes
I
people.
also, those are
He
just,
grapes
like,
people in the mouth.
skirt things.
We're just not
dresses.
exactly sure that that
He
is...
sneaks into little kids' rooms in the middle of the night, and he grapes them in the mouth.
okay, see, because I think that the reason that I'm a little hesitant is because to me, it sounds like he's saying, he's going to rape them.
What? Oh. Oh. No. No. What? Oh.
I'm sorry,
Sir, get your mind out of the gutter. He's a grape. How is a grape gonna rape a kid? What are you talking about?
But it sounds like
It's a grape commercials.
I love it. He like grapes the kids. Okay, I mean, if I'm in the minority here, we can keep going.
Come here, kids! I'm gonna tie you to the radiator and grape you!
Okay,
What? Why'd you stop it?
I'm gonna tie you to the radiator and grape you.
What?
I'm going to rape you. No, that's what it sounds like he's saying. I love it. Really?
Are you back on this rape thing again?
Why was he gonna tie them to a radiator?
That's how he grapes people. That's what he does.
No,
He's the grapist.
the grapist. That's his name?
Rapist. Classic.
This is obviously a rape scenario.
What? Why are you trying to twist a children's soda commercial into your weird, sick, sort of twisted, pervy...
Why were they running? Why was that child screaming mom?
Well, that kid is a horrible actor, and the next time we shoot the commercial, we're gonna use somebody else, because the thing is...
These kids were obviously horrified.
Not that girl. Look, she's totally asking for it.
What?
Look at her. She's begging to get graped.
Will you listen to yourself?
Look what she's wearing.
Look what she's wearing?
It's purple.
Oh. Okay. No! No! No!
Rape those kids. I love it.
Look, do you guys want the commercial or not?
Yes, we want the commercial. Of course we want the commercial.
We want it. Here's the paperwork.
I just have some serious reservations about this whole thing.
Do you mind?
No, not at all.
Buy some today and get a free grape whistle.
A grape whistle? Really?
Okay, when I finish graping you, I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna grape your mother and your father, and then I'm gonna take your whole family down to the basement and grape you all for decades and decades.
See,
and
I think this is too much.
decades.
I think it's too much.
I forget why we brought that up, but now homework was done in class. Now you know the grapist. So you can say I've taught you well. That's whitest kids you know.
It's because Luigi was a rapist,
Oh, yeah, right. The gay rapist. The grapist.
for short.
Right. Anyway, where were we?
Streamception.
Oh. Sorry.
Wait, what is her rated achievement again? You got the good luck in Italian?
He tried to use it as arrived. It means goodbye, I think.
Oh.
It does in fact mean goodbye.
Oh, okay.
What was the Italian word for baggage again?
Bagaggly.
Excuse me, what?
Bagaggly.
The Italian word for
Bagaggly.
like luggage, baggage, like it's like I like airports in like Italy. Like the luggage claim is like bagaggly.
Hey, Bagaggly.
Pick up your bagaggly next to your prosciutto. Shut up. Anyway.
Bagaggly.
Bagaggly.
I love it. It's so funny.
He's a little bit creative.
What am I supposed to do?
I know the stream isn't loading. For me, I can't see the dialogue, bro.
Really?
The stream. I was sitting on my porch last week, and then my dog bit my hand because there was.
Got stuck in Copperhead, bit me in the ankle.
The steak
That's
juice was on my
time
hand
came
because
and
I
out.
ate that steak earlier. It must have been a ghost that gunned down, put the.
Oh,
danged
is
out
that
the
on my hand.
Oh man, what's that guy's name? The clickhole or onion character.
It's not exactly Jode Crestbeckler.
Oh, okay. That's
Earlier on at like Bible study, me and Jaden were just talking about like just. I think like, he might have been referencing something, but something about just like some dude like blaming everything on ghosts. And we're just like my dog bit my hand. There was steak juice on it, but I ate that steak earlier. I didn't get the juice on my hand. A ghost must have put it on my hand.
Oh, what'd you miss? Okay. I don't have a fantastic handle on what happened this episode because we were memeing on most of it. Right, yeah, so Fubuki, I think her name is, sex offender Luigi, as she's been coined, the grapist, gay rapist, is in the hospital because she had the same thing that Okabe did, but she experienced it as like waking dreams periodically.
Waco. What about if she experienced it as Waco dreams?
Yeah, dude, she was waterboarding at Guantanamo Bay. Yeah, bro. Anyway, so Okabe talked to her about reading Steiner and whatever, so now she knows, and she's got this weird brain doohickey on her head that looks like a game console from the year 2036.
No, it looks like the Nerve Gear, which came out in 2022.
You can't say 2022 in past tense. It's grammatically and factually incorrect.
Sword Art Online takes place in 2024, dude.
What year is it now?
Your mom.
Anyway, and now we're up on this roof because Suzuha told us to be here, and she wanted Okabe to go back in time, and in order. Oh wait, no, let's look at the trace back. You can see how stupidly quick this
I've been
escalated.
getting I've been getting nonstop gaffs and giggles out of reading Okabe's lines. Just so like.
Yeah,
it was funny in the beginning because I thought that was being stupidly dramatic, and then like she pulls the gun out, and it's like, what is going on?
Why did she pull out a gun? It does not make sense. It doesn't fit Suzuha.
Yeah, it doesn't
Why
make.
would she pull out a gun and like
Yeah.
forcibly threat Okabe?
Yeah,
It doesn't
it
make
was.
sense.
So she's like asking him, it's like, yeah, I figured out that you were in a different world line. Tell me, is this a different world line than it was before? He responds.
I sat there laughing, and I was like, such a stupid response.
Yeah.
What will you do with the answer?
Just tell me, this is an order. And this line, she pulls out a gun, and now she has a gun pointed at you and Daru. And by the way, Daru is here because Mayuri and Yuki told him that they would be here, and also he got an anonymous text on his phone, which was a map of the radio tower. Even though he doesn't need a map of the radio tower, he knows where the radio tower is. Damn it! But like, okay, so he got an anonymous text message of a map. So he comes up here in the middle of the night for the anonymous map message he gets, and then he hears a gunshot because Suzuha was shot at Okabe, purposely missed and had a bullet whiz by his ear, but like whatever. And then his response to hearing the gunshot was coming up on the roof. What? Anyway.
Hey, at least maybe he checked his corners first and said it was safe.
Yeah, he peeked.
Daru brought his fist up to his chest.
Sorry, the Rick and Morty reference. You guys don't get it. Comes out in 2013. And that's what we're researching, right? Time travel?
Like, is Rick and Morty those characters from that Fallout 76 stream?
Yeah.
No, it's not. CERN deleted all footage of the Fortnite Ninja Logic and Rick and Morty crossover. It's too powerful in the hands of one man. Anyway, there's no time for this.
It's okay. Just leave it to me. I'll figure something out. I promise.
The organization. I miss that so much.
I wish you just listen to your dad once in a while. Come on, Suzuha. Let's go home and get some pizza.
Okay.
His voice was strong and
What's your favorite topping, Suzuha?
Pepperoni.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And we'll go get some pepperoni.
The original
just hand over the gun.
The original writer was the executive producer, so he made bank off of this and probably had like not very much creative control and just sort of went like, yeah, all right, whatever.
No, but I thought he was mad at Steins Gate Zero.
Oh, I hope he was.
Yeah,
I'm mad at
I thought he said he didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't think there was much you could do about that though.
Well, because he didn't want to make a sequel.
Right, because who makes a sequel to a game that ends like that? Where the, like, what happens past where you are in the game is, like, World War III or communist takeover. It's too big. It's too, like, world encapsulating to do in a story like this that's about, like, a guy and his goofy cast of misfits. You can't tell a story like that. Whatever. I'll let the game tell you what I mean by that.
Daru's voice was strong and kind in a way you'd never imagine he was capable of. He softly took the gun from Suzuha's hands.
We're gonna go get pepperoni, okay?
He didn't resist.
Fine.
Here, you forgot something that was way more important than a gun. On cold days like today, you should be wearing these.
Nothing's more important than a gun.
No, it's hot hands. Put them on my gloves.
Oh, okay.
So you can have some gloves too.
Thank you.
You are heart touched now, by the way. You better feel heart touched.
Yeah, you were heart touched.
You better feel emotional. Like, you should be, like, tearing up a little bit. Maybe, like, maybe smiling. Because, like,
I'm always
Daru's
smiling.
a nice
It's not
guy.
fair.
Gloves are gonna be like a plot device later where she's gonna lose the gloves and be really sad. So, like, this should be really heartwarming right now and then really sad when you lose the gloves.
Yes, just make sure you guys feel all that. You got that?
Yeah.
It was a pair of handmade gloves. It was the present that Yuki had given her at the Christmas party.
Oh.
I remembered it well.
They'll make shooting my gun harder.
That depends. I wonder, like, cause
Okay,
like,
shut the fuck up.
the trigger guard on my AR-15 has like it's made for like be able to wear it with gloves because like, soldiers have to wear gloves and stuff, like especially if they're in like
Something
cold
so can't
areas.
soldiers wear like fingerless gloves?
Well, if they're in like
Tar, don't ask him
They make-
questions. He's not gonna stop talking.
they make a lot of guns with trigger guards, like with like them wearing winter gloves in mind, because like
5,
people out in
4,
like cold areas like
3,
need like a big trigger guard.
2,
When he gave her the gloves, one
1.
tear started to flow down her face.
You can do that? You can just start counting?
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? What? Yeah? Help me, Dad. Help me, please. Don't, yeah.
Yeah.
His shoulders shook as the tears poured down her face, dude.
Yeah?
So emotional.
Why?
I turned my eyes towards the time machine, a silhouette in the darkness. I decided that I'm not getting back in that thing. No matter what Darius said, no matter how was what threatened me, I wasn't going back to the past. I can't look back.
You're such an idiot. Millions of people are gonna die.
Wait, you know what time it is? You know what time it is?
No.
That's what I've been waiting for! I'm paying the old hat. What the hell? Oh, I know, it's the same hat. Never
Did the hat ever change?
mind. No, I don't think it did. I think just the shirt changed. Or before it was green t-shirt, now it's green dress shirt. It shows how he's more mature and
He
fatherly.
is talking like the Lukaku ending. Oh my god. Oh.
Hey, have you calmed down?
Sob.
Thanks for verbalizing your sobbing.
No problem. What time is it? I can't just check my stupid phone or the time machine. It's literally called the time machine. I can know what time it is when it.
Well, I don't know. It's almost the dawn of a new day. 24 hours remain. Or sorry, 72. Whatever.
Sorry to keep you out this late. Nice Majora's Mask reference.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Kinda lame.
Well, I told you before. You can always count on your dad.
Yeah, but
Why?
yeah. Why? Watch all of Breaking Bad. That's your homework.
You know, I think someday Col0n's gonna go to work. Is going to work with us. You know, now he's gonna be our own leader.
No.
I was thinking about like where like the scene started getting exceedingly stupid. It was right from the beginning when he commented on how like Suzuha, like this doesn't look like the Suzuha I know.
It's the different Suzuha that I don't know, but she is the one that I know.
It's like it's just like this is her without putting up her facade. This is the
Like
real
what?
her.
It was never a
What?
facade.
What are you
Suzuha was just a
talking
peppy,
about?
happy person
So dumb.
who
So
liked
retarded.
bicycles and running water and corn and grass.
She only got sad when she's wasted like 30 years of her life because she had amnesia.
Yeah. And that meant something that Suzuha got sad and killed herself.
Yeah.
That hurt real bad for me. This does not hurt at all. Well, the only thing that hurts is my goddamn sides. Like, also, I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I'm crying right now.
Is it that
I'm feeling
funny?
it. No, this is
Oh.
dude. It's
No,
this
it's
is
a very
sad.
serious
It's
scene.
emotional and sad. If you're not feeling that, there's something wrong with you.
Dar's a blanket burrito.
A Dorito.
A Dorito.
You know,
He's a
Suzu, I'm sick.
Dorito.
Are you sure you didn't want me to bring the burrito blankets we have back at home? Or
It's a
back in the
Doritos
lab?
Locos Taco from Del Taco.
What? No, they're at Taco Bell. You can't do that. They're only at Taco Bell. You can't get them at Del Taco.
I mean Taco Bell, dude. Del Taco's the better place though. They should be everything should be at
They
Del
don't
Taco.
have nacho fries at Del Taco, bro.
They don't have
Nacho
the
fries
funny
are back at Taco
dong.
Bell right now.
They don't have the funny dong sound.
Dude, nacho
Yeah, but
I
fries
got
are
to
back at
ruin.
Taco
If
Bell
Taco Bell didn't exist, I couldn't ruin the ending of Persona 3.
right- I don't think you ruined it.
Yeah, well. Anyway.
Well, you know, the future Gadget only exists because of Col0n. You know, he's having a hard time right now, but he'll get over it. And then Col0n will revive. You know, the name Phoenix isn't just for show.
Future reference.
And when the time comes, Col0n will probably get in the time machine himself without needing him to tell you. Without
Yeah,
you
but
needing to tell him
we're
to.
on a time-sensitive scale. There's only so much fuel left.
But it's a time machine. He can go back whenever he wants.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's not the fuel's gonna run out. It's not like the time machine's running idly. You know?
What? Wait, yeah, wait. That doesn't make any sense. What do I mean the time? No, because it takes more fuel to go farther back in time. That does make sense. Anyway, do you realize how embarrassing the things you're saying are? You don't even know how the machine you're supposed to have built works.
Yeah, you're right.
Was he not supposed to see it?
Shit, I forgot.
He just wasn't supposed to go inside it.
Isn't he inside it?
He's already been seeing the time machine from the outside several times, I think.
I know, but
Dad,
isn't he
come on,
inside
you're
it?
embarrassing me. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
this is the outside of it.
No, he commented on the hatch being open and cold air flowing in.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
inside
wait,
it right now.
it's supposed to be inside of it. What the hell? What are they doing in there?
I don't know. This is stupid. I want to get the scene over with. I want to go on the next stupid thing.
No way I could say that in front of Col0n. Col0n.
I'm gonna write a letter on Col0n before tomorrow.
Write a letter.
Yeah, I failed to convince you to do the thing I said. Anyway, if I try to talk to him directly, I'll end up acting weird and pulling a gun on him. I'll tell him I'm sorry for pulling a gun, and then I'm gonna keep fighting a little longer to not draw weapons when in conversations with him. So I just want him to think about it. But still, there's not really a lot of time left.
Well, not a lot of time because Russia started their experiments.
You see, the internal battery for the quantum computer that controls the time machine is just about to run out. I said the word quantum and it's really smart.
What? Seriously? What the hell's a quantum computer?
I
Oh,
told
let me
you,
call my
I
Ari.
used the time machine a lot starting in 1998 in order to look for
No,
Calgary.
hold on. But let me call my Ari because I need to hear her. It's like a thing.
Why not? I know what it does. Let me do it.
No, hey, my Ari.
Quantum computer. A computer capable of using quantum mechanical overlapping to perform parallel processing, while modern day computers switch between the two signals, 0 and 1, to perform the calculations. Quantum computers capable of calculating the two signals at the same time. This allows for exponentially faster calculations to the point where it is expected that quantum computing will change everything we know about the world we know. Practical quantum computers have yet to be built, or have not yet been built.
How does Myri know that?
I don't know, the internet.
Oh. That wasn't part of the original plan. Of course, that meant I'd use the computer that controls the machine more than I'd meant to.
And that drained the battery?
Yeah. The battery's actually closer to running out than the fuel. It'll be hard to make the machine jump the way it's supposed to.
Well, if it's just a battery, we can swap or recharge it.
No.
Like, can I take a little look at it?
No.
We're already inside.
No.
Wait, we're not?
Yeah, wait, no.
Wait, well, no, what is this thing? I'm inside the time machine. You can't stop me now.
It's a car battery.
So, do you throw car batteries in the ocean?
Yeah, why? It makes
Can I teach you to do that?
It makes all the fish float up to the surface. And I can eat them.
I throw car batteries in the ocean. That's what I do.
I don't think you can do anything with 2010's technology. You might as well throw all those batteries in the ocean. It's basically the same as a disposable battery. You can't charge it and you can't swap it out.
And they throw it in the ocean. You throw car batteries in the ocean. You know, can you replace it with like a battery or a generator this time from the ocean?
Not from the ocean. You're gonna need a new one. I tried that a long time ago, but it didn't work. I asked Ferris to give me a car battery, one of the big ones they use in trucks. So it's not a car battery, it's a truck battery. I hooked it up and it didn't last a second.
Oh, what did you just say? A truck battery?
I asked Ferris to get me a car battery, one of the big ones they use in trucks. I hooked it up and it didn't last a second.
Weird.
No! I tried a gas-powered generator and that didn't work either. I can't even imagine how much gasoline you'd need. We can't fit that much gas inside the machine anyway. Ferris went through a lot of trouble to give me one of the latest fuel cell batteries. Did you just say, but even that wasn't good enough? Like, we know! We
Hey,
know!
narrator.
We know it isn't!
You know, future tech is amazing. All that power in something that small.
Stop looking at your penis!
Well, if only we could use garbage as fuel, like in that one science fiction movie.
Trash economy!
Trash. 2070 crash economy. The economy would be run on cubes of trash. It's like a new gold rush. Everybody becomes rich.
So, how long is it gonna last?
Probably 1 or 2 more jumps at most.
That's all?
And even while the machine shut down, it's still calculating gravity fields and positional coordinates constantly. Even if we don't jump, the battery will eventually run out. We got another 6 months of battery at most before we lose the ability to do an accurate jump. So that's all that— Wait, I thought we had 6 months ago, like, I thought we had 6 months remaining last month, or 6 months ago. Like, I thought we were coming up on the deadline. We have another 6 months?
Apparently.
Sheesh. So that's all the time we have to save my Kise Kurisu, age 18, genius girl, graduated from a top American, blah blah, you know what I'm talking about. What did that just say? Ew. What happens if the battery runs out and we can't control the machine? We lose control of the Care Black Hole and are trapped beyond the event horizon for eternity.
Aaron, what's a Kerr black hole in event
We
horizon?
talked about it last game.
I forgot.
No, you didn't.
Myri, please.
No,
And you're
stop.
still on the line.
Stop
I did never hang
calling
up.
her. No.
Also known as the Schwarzschild radius. I remember that one from a Vsauce video. If you condense the Earth the size of a basketball, it would reach the Schwarzschild radius and become a black hole, a point at which no information can be transmitted. Information transmission occurs via light and electromagnetic waves. But the incredible gravity at the center of a black hole makes it impossible for even light to escape the boundary at which these occurs. As the event horizon, anything that occurs inside the event horizon cannot be observed from the outside, since no light can escape the center of a black hole appears black. Care black hole. Black hole's existence is predicted by current theories of physics. Unlike other black holes, the singularity at its center rotates, while other black holes have their singularities at a single point. The Care black hole singularity is a ring.
Cool. Wait, so it's 6 months of fuel, 12 months of battery, but the battery will run out first.
Well, because I don't think the fuel degrades over time.
Oh.
I think it only has enough fuel to jump back 6 months. That's
Yeah,
what it
but
said.
it's been over 6 months, or it's about to be over 6 months,
Well,
right?
Well, okay, but it doesn't.
Did they lose it or did we lose it? I think they lost it.
I
So
think
can maybe, well, it's 2 jumps of 6 months. Go back a year.
Oh.
Another 6 months, but then they don't have a way back. But then maybe stuff changing will make them have never gone there to begin with.
Okay.
I don't know.
I thought the urgent timeline was fast approaching that 6 months. Whatever. This is stupid. This is so. Why?
it's a time travel game. Why did they even try to impose time limits on a time travel
because
game?
it like made sense in the first game when they did it. So they're like, okay, let's try again. But they didn't understand like why it made sense in the first one, because it was just like consistent and straightforward, or at least as consistent and straightforward as Time Machine rules go. It's like, okay, you can like it was really limited, right? You can demail yourself like I don't know what 2 days, right?
You can,
or sorry, not
Time
demail.
leap.
Sorry. You can
demail
time
back-
leap 2 days, and you can time leap like whenever, but it's like one singular message, and the results are not very predictable at all. Like, okay, all right, I got it. That makes sense. But now they're imposing rules on this like actual time machine, and they're trying to make it kind of make sense maybe, but they also want it to be like a big story MacGuffin. It's like, we're running out of time, the battery's gonna run out. Like, Jesus Christ, like, why? Whatever.
And don't even say that stuff that I forgot you said because I was too busy talking to my Ari. It's bad luck.
Yeah, sorry, and you should stop calling her. I'm falling asleep. But I wonder what it's. Why did she blink like that?
Why are you blinking?
I'm blinking. I wonder if it's calm and quiet like this, and it just stays that way for eternity. God, I'm so bored with this conversation. Maybe that wouldn't be so bad.
You didn't have to cut me off. I see. So Suzu's leaving before the summer ends, no matter what Okabe decides.
So it is. Wait, before summer. Oh no, so next. Okay. Thank God. What? I thought the. Huh? I thought he wasn't doing this anymore. Whatever.
No, he just didn't want to volunteer for the experiments. I think he can still talk to Karisu. I don't know.
But I thought talking to Carissa was painful, and I don't want to do it anymore. Like, what the... No, I don't remember. I'm sorry.
They had like their makeup conversation.
They made out? Hot.
Yeah,
I know.
Okabe just put his lips up to his screen. Okabe just put his lips up to the screen. Karisu's just like, I don't remember you. That's not the right. This isn't the right world line.
It's okay, baby. I'm gonna grape you.
You know, it doesn't even make sense. I'm a computer. I can't feel any of this.
You won't feel the delightful purple taste of Great Berry Blast.
This is truly paradise.
Maho's eyes were shining like a little girl's. Well, not many girls would look like
there's
that.
no smoking sign.
Does Dr.
Doctor
Escada...
said it keeps on burning cigarettes on my arm.
I don't smoke, but I like burning them out on girls.
So you light a cigarette just to put it out on your assistant.
Yeah, it's really painful.
Yeah,
wow. Not many girls would look like that if you brought them to a place like this. Well, I was the one who brought her here, but she seemed to have forgotten about me entirely. She was wandering down the narrow corridors where all the computer parts were, as if in a daze. Then she came to a stop in front of one of them. Inside the shops were a lot of little plastic bins filled with junk parts of all sizes. They'd been taken off the discarded PCs and appliances. Each of them were obviously dirty, and lots of them covered in dust.
What do you think this board do? You think? What this board do, you think? It's got a beautiful pattern. It's like a piece of art. And it's made out of aluminum. Not aluminium, those dumb, stupid Brits.
Yo, what this board do, though?
Yeah, what this board do, though? What do you think?
As much as you may hate him, Dr. Eskedit's way of speaking is rubbing off on you. Oh, yeah? Yeah? Why?
What? An IFX 800 image sensor? I can't believe it. This belongs in a museum. What is it doing here?
Nice Indiana Jones reference. This belongs in a museum. Yeah?
That's... Oh yeah, it is Indiana Jones. Didn't they also say that in Star Wars, though?
This belongs in a museum? I don't think so.
Either way, it was Harrison Ford.
Yes.
You know, Akihabara is even more amazing than I heard.
Watching the Watching the ecstasy on Maho's face. Watching the ecstasy on Maho's face creeped me out a little.
Doctor's gonna throw his eggs at me.
Nah, at the very least, I hard-boiled them first.
Ow.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Oh, that's worse. Don't you see how that's worse?
But that's even worse.
Oh.
This is who Maho really is.
Karisu spoke from inside my phone. Maho had said she wanted to go out with Karisu today. And so I ended up going on a strange date with two girls at once. This might be
Well,
another test of shut up. Amadeus's capabilities.
I would say more like you ended up going on to a date with 2 different girls.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make a reference to a seasonal show that we're
Well,
watching.
no, it's gonna be a new seasonal show auto-generated title. I'm going out with 2 girls at once, so
No,
one's
it's
on
just-
my phone.
Nah,
It's just called girlfriend. I've been here a few times, but I've only ever seen one other person stare lovingly at computer parts like that.
I know. You're talking about Hashida, right?
Yeah?
Why? Oh, I feel kind of bad for Maho if you're comparing him to her. From what you said, he's an incredible pervert.
So it's a slight against Daru to be compared to Maho.
Yo, what's up with the pride flags in the background, dude?
Those
I
are
don't know.
Polaroid camera.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What?
That's right. That was rude to Hyajo.
Like Polaroid camera logos for some reason
Or
were developed
rainbow.
into like a rainbow.
Because
it
they
was
took
kind of,
colored
it was a thing in the
pictures.
80s, I think. Yeah.
It was an early afternoon on a Sunday. Yeah, at the peak of the AIDS epidemic. So making them rainbows were... I don't know. There was a reason I'd come with Maho to the computer part shop. Dr. Eskedet and Maho were heading back to America in a few days. Yeah, as if. She was leaving soon, so she wanted me to show her around Akihabara like I'd promised. That's what her message had said. So we met in front of the station in the morning, and I asked her where she wanted to go. This is the result. I couldn't have figured that out any other way besides me telling you. By the way, our first shop was Joto Bachaba de Sasapa. I'd already taken her to a lot of used PC and retro PC shops tuckered away in tiny alleys. Which she was fine with? She should get better friends. Do you like these kinds of computer parts, Yajo?
Not the parts, really. I just like building things. I used to make plastic models all the time when I was a kid.
I think
But I
Dr.
don't know what they
Eskedet makes
are.
them now.
Well, he buys the plastic models and puts them in his room.
Hmm.
He made one of me. I put it in a jar.
Yeah, a lot of those.
Ew. A lot of jars or a lot of figures of Maho?
I got a lot of plastic models, but I don't know what a plastic model is. What's a plastic model?
I don't
And
know.
also, what's a germanium radio that Carissa just said, or is about to say?
I can't call Mayuri. I'm using my phone for something else.
Well, then I
What do you
call
mean?
her.
You can do 2 things at once, because that's
Yeah,
not. You're
also,
not on a
what's-
phone
what's
call
soldering?
with Lucy right now.
I don't know what soldering is. I mean, maybe I should ask
I
Mayuri what that
think
is.
you mean. I think you mean soldering.
Soldering.
Oh, so you already know
soldering.
what it is. I don't need to ask anybody. Thanks.
Nah, I only ever heard it. I only ever heard it pronounced. I don't know what it means, though. I would like to know what it means.
Yeah, because I think it's pretty
Alright.
soldering. for some
I
reason.
will compromise. Pick one.
Why? Why are you so mad? I thought
They
you
take
swung
up so
remix.
much time.
It's a tradition, Adam. Come on. Look how short these ones are.
How short those 2 are.
Fine.
Solder, a mixture comprised of mostly of lead and tin that is used to join metal and components together. A germanium radio it uses a germanium diode and a rectifier and requires no power supply. This term can also refer to the kits used to build them since they're simple enough for anyone to build. They're a common choice for elementary school summer break projects. Kit plastic model. A kit made of plastic parts put together by following a manual.
You're right. I don't know what's gotten into me. I'm sorry. This game just got me all uppity.
I guess everyone's the same way, aren't they? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to dialogue.
Probably not everybody. Actually, I assume that it was a minority of people who soldered in their houses growing up.
Swear
What
to
you
God,
saying
I was
about
tired.
minorities?
Nothing. What?
Well, I could stare at this stuff forever. Why didn't I come sooner, I wonder?
It felt like she was never going to leave unless I dragged her out. I finally managed to succeed in getting her away from the parts by telling her it was time to eat. And then she started eating the parts.
Okay, it's time to choose.
It's time
It's
to
time to
choose.
choose.
Okay, babe. It's time to choose.
It's time to choose.
We went out
Your
onto the
food.
main road. This area was close to the station. It was especially crowded. Thanks to the crowds of people waiting to cross the street, we couldn't even walk in a straight line. Now then, where to eat? Time to choose. My first idea was May Queen plus now squared, but after the way she reacted last time, it was probably best to avoid it.
By the way,
Sambo!
apparently, Sambo. Okay, no, I'm completely dropping what I was saying. Sambo people.
Mecca.
Sambo.
But
Mecca.
apparently, like the location that they use for May Queen is like there's an actual maid cafe there in real life Akihabara.
Yeah, they
And they
keep
have
like.
a bunch of Steins Gate advertising there.
Oh, that's awesome. Because they keep like doxing these places. They like give you the whenever I remember whenever they described the future gadget lab first, they would always tell you exactly where it was located in real life. Not that hopefully they made a couple street names up, but they like giving out addresses of places.
No, I don't think they make any street names up. Because
Probably not.
Akihabara is such a big city that like,
No, still.
It's like saying on the corner, like having a place in New York and saying on the corner of 47th and 98th.
Like, you're probably like if that place is gonna get robbed, there's so many people there that it's gonna get robbed anyways, you know?
Akihabara class field trip. I don't think that's in the school's budget. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need a couple more Twitch payouts before we can do that. Flint Lockwood. Anyway, still, Sambo wasn't a good choice for someone new to Akihabara. Col0n, or maybe. Oh come on, please, just can I go 3 sentences without tips? Kitchen Jiro, Gogo Curry would work too. As I stood there thinking.
I want to know what Go-Go Curry is.
I don't know what Kitchen Jiro is either. Go-Go Curry, a curry chain based out of Kanazawa, Ishikawa. It has stores in all over Japan, but primarily in the northern and eastern parts of the country. It offers Kanazawa curry, which is famous for its thick roe and katsu cabbage on top. Kitchen Jiro, a restaurant chain found in downtown Tokyo as well as Kansai. It is a popular combo menu that offers a large amount of delicious food. In addition to the restaurants, it also offers a delivery service.
I'm glad we have her on speed dial. Maho stopped moving directly in front of the arcade directly ahead of us. Evidently, she was looking at the crane games on the first floor. You can't do another Oopa.
In front of us.
Can we take a look inside? I'm curious about the video games, not the crane games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not addicted to gachapon. I'm not cripplingly addicted. I'm not in debt.
Oopa! Maho walked up to the crane game and pressed her face against the glass like a little
Also,
kid.
crane games with the figures? What the hell?
Hot.
Anyway, inside the glass were characters from 4chan memes, all in different sizes.
Also, is that a Sega logo in the background but cut off?
Yes, it is.
Do they have like Wojaks?
I don't know.
They should make Wojak plushies.
I mean,
and then whenever the cashier like you take a Wojak plushie, you bring it up to the cashier, and the cashier would tell you to kill yourself.
Maybe Maho was a secret 4chaner like Karisu. They were pretty close, so it's possible. Sega! Alright. I leaned over to Maho and whispered a magic spell into her ear. No! Nolpo.
Huh?
What does Nolpo mean?
Mayuri.
Nolpo, an old ant channeler, 4chan slang. It started on the programming board as the shortening of null pointer, and as of now has no meaning whatsoever. Whenever someone says it, it's to respond for someone else to respond, "Ga."
What?
I just confused her.
What's a no? What? What?
Nothing. Forget it. Karisu was glaring cold daggers at me from inside the smartphone, but I decided to ignore it. Yeah, Joe, you want a stuffed animal?
Yeah, it's cute. Isn't it, Karisu?
This is like what they did with Yui in Sword Art Online. They put her on like a camera, and remember they brought her around with them.
Oh, yeah.
It reminds me also something in Persona related, but that the Yuki's just like, oh my god.
Maho, What? Why do you look so flustered?
It's nothing.
I'm a little surprised, honestly. You just said you like computer parts, so I figured your taste would be more boyish.
Okay, you need to learn some tact. Say something romantic, like, the gap between your expectations and your reality is cute.
Sorry? I don't know that that was much better.
It's fine, really. Actually, Carissa had one of these stuffed animals in her bedroom.
Did she?
Maho?
Did she buy it off the internet and have it shipped to America?
Does it really matter?
I had the shroom check pillow.
I guess you could tell she's a secret 4chaner. Is that real? Hold on.
The Shroom Jack?
No, the Shroom Jack pillow.
I was just joking about, since he said they had various Wojak pillows.
Oh yeah, they got them. Those are real. Look it up.
Shroom Jack.
Yeah, there's some throw pillows of Shroom Jacks. Here, look.
Yeah, they're totally.
See? Look at them. I would like one that just says KYS, like under
I'll buy one and send it to David.
it. Things to do in Ohio. Number 1, leave.
Dude, you can't leave Ohio because everything is Ohio.
Oh, always has been. Nice. Alright, I like this little guy, he's cute.
I mean, just look up Wojak pillows.
Oh, I forgot to... Wait, no, I didn't forget to see.
I like one that's like the crying face with the smile one behind it. Can you send that image to like the Discord so I can see it better?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, sure. There you go. It's in the picture chat. It's funny. His little mushroom head's an umbrella fur. Isn't that cute?
So
Anyway.
cute.
So what's a 4chaner? I never heard of it. Like,
Nulpo.
yeah.
Even as a part of Amadeus, she hadn't changed a bit. Her scream is unnerving. Yacho, did Caruso ever tell you what kind of character this mushroom guy was?
No. I asked several times because she kept dodging the question.
I'm sure.
She kept on telling me to kill myself, and I always thought she was like, doctors get it. It's
Me
funny.
when my cousin is in my room asking me about my figures. What's that from? I don't know. From something. What are you watching? Show? What's the name of it? I'm not telling you. It's like how stupid that conversation was. It's funny.
It was right in the middle of Osamake Wednesday. How could she?
I know, dude. And then she clicked on like the bar, like change it to like a different point, and it was like the worst possible frame she could have clicked on.
Because it was like a dream sequence where he was like fantasizing about her, right? Or something.
Yeah, it was like her like naked in a bathtub or something.
Yeah.
And she's
Anyway.
like, whoa, what's that? I'm like, it's awesome. That's what it is.
I remember once I got out of talking okay, I remember the conversation came up as like my grandpa asked me what I did on Thursday nights, but I somehow like fake accused him of being into anime, and then that like derailed the conversation enough for me to not talk about it. Like, grandpa, you like anime. I was like, what? What is anime?
You never accuse an old scary man of liking anime.
He is not
my
scary. He's the
grandpa,
sweetest
like-
grandpa in all of Christendom.
My grandpa, like, we're on a cruise, and I was like, we're like a day at sea, and I was my mom has a Wojaks in her Instagram profile picture.
What?
Sorry.
No, my grandpa is not a weeb. The closest my family gets besides me and my brother is that my dad has played Final Fantasy VIII.
On a cruise day at sea, I was watching Clan in my room, and I was in my room with my grandparents. Like, we're at dinner. I've basically been doing that all day, and like my mom asked me what I did with my day, and my grandpa like answered for me, saying that I was watching Chinese cartoons.
I love the term Chinese cartoons. I forget not to call anime Chinese cartoons on
Because
purpose.
that's like it's not like he was in the know about like a joke of calling anime Chinese cartoons. But
Yeah,
it's just
like they are. That's what they are.
so funny.
So, you know, do you know Okabe?
Well,
Okabe? I mean,
A
the voice
chill-
actor did it just fine. But...
yeah, very fine. A chill ran down my spine as I heard the angry voice from the smartphone. I don't actually know.
I see.
Sheesh! I defended your honor, Carissa. You'd better be grateful.
You know, can I give it a try?
Sure. Maho took her wallet out of her pocket and put a 100 yen coin in the machine.
It's not leaking documents.
When can I have an hour of your time? Tonight or?
Uh-oh. Well, okay, what time is it now? Alright, see you guys back at 11:02. What are we gonna do until then?
Play Clan
Okay. I gotta make sure to move everything off of this monitor first, though.
Play Clan or stream some anime but with like Spanish subtitles and we can only speak in Spanish. So that seems to be the trend with people streaming anime onto Twitch.
I'm getting away with it.
Yeah.
Roblox.
That or like streaming a UFC fight but pretending you're playing like.
Oh, that was so clever.
So funny.
I'll tell you what. All right, here. I have my frog friend here, my transparent frog, and I have 1 second, an empty cup. Now with these two things, we're gonna make the most fun game in the entire world. I don't know how I'm going to show this to you, but we're gonna be doing this for the next hour. And by the way, you have to tell me if Martin like unmutes or comes back, and he like I'm not just gonna let him sit here and watch this. When he gets back, we resume.
Let me start. Hold on. I'll do the thing that Jaden does.
Ow, this hurts really bad. It's so loud.
Here's a crazy workout.
my Instagram reels are all either lifting videos or Naruto videos.
Okay, why is it so loud?
Wait till they find out I'm using them for my Mangekyo Sharingan.
I'm gonna try and bounce it. Can you please turn that down? Please. Thank you. Please.
Partner, your teacher, your master, your mom.
Alright, I'm going to, Can you please turn that off? I'm begging you.
But dude, he's doing like dumbbell curls.
Put earbuds in.
You're to do this immediately after getting your PC. Let's get you a faster and more reliable Wi-Fi
Can you
connection in
please
less than
stop
10
this?
seconds. Search
I'm
for the device
begging
manager
you.
and open it up. Go to network adapters.
Please stop
Whoa.
this.
I get 3 characters, you get 3 characters.
Okay, I get this one a lot. People.
Oh no, oh this is the voice actor dude.
Just like move it away from your microphone or something?
Chris, what are you laughing for? I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
Driving me nuts.
You see, I'm talking facts here. I don't do if, buts, and maybes. I do
Listen to
absolutes.
me, please.
You know, like if your answer balls, you'd be your uncle. But it doesn't, so you know what I'm trying to say? Why are you laughing for?
Oh yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Alright, man, I was hoping I at least got one frog in the cup before you got back. But that was less than an hour.
Well, it's because when are we ending?
Whenever we want to.
Okay.
Ivan, please, for the love of God, stop that.
Hey dude, Martin was doing it too. I like that. That was my first time opening up Instagram Reels like that. It's like binary, either Naruto or lifting videos.
It's brain rot.
It's like me. It's like them making like wait until they find out that I'm using them for my Mangekyo Sharingan. Yo guys, here's a new workout to grow those biceps.
Unfortunately, I couldn't really understand what they were saying. It was very loud.
Oh, how?
I told you how. I described it in pretty decent detail.
I know. I'm just saying, I don't know how it was that loud.
You have to move that arm back and forth to grab the stuffed animal, right?
Have you ever done this before?
I don't know what an arcade game is.
Maho's only ever played racing games.
That's right, I'm a beast at Mario Kart.
I don't care.
She's more of a Trackmania kind of girl.
Trackmania? Nah.
Maho nodded and pushed the control button, managing to move the arm directly over a target. She smiled, satisfied.
It's simple. Now you just wait for the arm to automatically grab her, right?
Well, normally, yeah. It never works. It's a scam.
Why are you so sad all of a sudden?
Because
you were
these
even
are...
laughing earlier.
I can't control that. Also, these things are scams, and I'm depressed to see the light leave your eyes. Anyway, the arm went straight for the doll, but the angle was slightly off and it didn't grab right.
That doesn't make any sense. What just happened?
That's what happens your first time. First time, we all remember our firsts. Maho gave it several more tries, but didn't seem to get the hang of it. She groaned and took her last 300 yen to the back of the arcade. She walked over to a game with a red and white two-tone Formula 1 car on the side of the cabinet. She slid inside, still angry. I remembered that one was a CG racing game based off real circuits.
Okay.
Kurisu, what? What?
Now's your chance to show off your manliness.
My... what?
What? Get that stuffed animal that Maho couldn't, I mean.
Oh, I see. I don't have that kind of money, and these things are scams. You were programmed to advertise for these arcade machines. You can't deny the possibility.
Maybe.
Oh, and then give it to Maho is what she was trying to say.
Granted, the payout rate was just about to go out anyway, so, I can keep track of these things as a computer.
Manliness aside, after seeing how badly she wanted it, I did want to try and help her. I took some coins out of my pocket and checked how much money I was carrying. Okay, it's been a while, but let's try this. Honestly, I'm not very good at these games either. Even so, I was sure I could do better than Maho. May as well give it a try.
Go, is minigame, crane game minigame.
I'm gonna put some dirt in their eye. The damn crane!
Why isn't this an actual minigame? Come on.
That would be really funny if it was a mini game. But I kind of like this. This is really funny.
Oh,
no!
Oh, damn it!
We're so close. Please do it again. Oh.
Again.
And so, after trying several times, whether it was luck or skill, I managed to get the stuffed animal easier than I'd expected.
It's a Wojak.
It is not a Wojak.
That's the Shroom Jack.
Nice.
Kill yourself. I stuffed it into a bag and went back to the racing game Maho was playing. For some reason, there was a crowd of about 10 people around it. Wow, who is that girl?
Don't ask me.
Is she in elementary school?
Why'd you ask that? The crowd was whispering to one another. They all seemed to be amazed at various things. I made my way into the crowd and looked at the screen. The game Maho was playing was one of those where you had to clear each stage in a set time or else it would be game over. With each race, the course got more and more difficult. And she was placing first every time with ease, despite the amount of blue shells. As the crowd watched in awe, she finally made it to the end of the last stage well ahead of the other racers, and she'd set a new record. Wait, you can drive like that and you didn't take the wheel when we were in that life or death situation? You're a special kind of stupid.
Hey, video games are different from life. Think about it. She's Asian.
Oh, that's true. She had a satisfied grin on her face as she looked at the flashy "Congratulations" graphic on the ending screen. Then she noticed the crowd around her and her body jerked.
Congratulations, you set the new record for our store.
And she's been here 80 years. An arcade employee walked over to Maho and started to clap. She's been running this arcade since they had the ball and cup thing.
Dude, everyone's clapping right now. They're all being like, congratulations.
Congratulations, Maho. Congratulations! Congratulations, Maho. And the crowd started to clap as well.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Maho's face went beet red.
Hey, no, Col0n.
I should probably help her.
Nah. Now imagine this. Instead of it progressing right there, it just out of nowhere, like, option prompt, help her, don't help her. What would you do?
Save the game and then probably hit don't.
Trick question. Maho would never put herself in that situation.
Where she wouldn't be helped by you. Anyway, I pushed my way through the crowd and grabbed her hand to pull her up. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'd never seen her this obedient before. Good. The skidet's working. We made our way through the hustle and bustle and finally got out of the arcade. Maho sighed in relief.
That was careless of me.
Oh, what was?
I got mad and I got serious.
Because of this? I handed her the bag with my prize in it.
What?
What? Look in the bag.
No, I don't know what's in the bag. I don't.
Then look inside the bag. See?
This? You got it?
See what happens when you look inside bags? I got lucky. You can have it as a present.
Really?
Yes. It won't do me any good.
Really? Okay, I'll take it then.
Maho hugged the doll tight to her chest with the innocent smile of a child. Seeing how happy she was made me happy too. Just kidding, I've lost the ability to feel happy.
Well, after Karisu died, her mom showed me a lot of the things that she left behind.
Couldn't we go 5 seconds without that goodness?
But this was something that Karisu really loved. Her mom kept it in her own bedroom.
If you didn't know it was from a 4chan meme, it was actually pretty cute. I could see her keeping it as a memory of her daughter.
But after what happened to Karisu's house, I'm sure it burned up too.
Is this the equivalent of like having like a Grumpy Cat calendar, like a Grumpy Cat plush doll?
Probably.
Funny internet meme plush.
So this is coming from 4chan.
Grumpy Cat 4chan.
So, can I give this to our mom in America?
Well, of course, if you think she'll like it. That would, if that's what best. What
Well, thanks. I know it's rude to re-gift a gift.
Yeah, I'm surprised, frankly. But anyway,
like 2 dots. Is that 3?
It was 3.
It's got to be 3. They always do 3.
It's just our screen's a little
weird, you know, like dude, the pixel that like where the middle one was missing.
What?
Just because like,
You want me to knock down the
resolution being
frame rate?
broken. Yeah, it'll probably be better. But just because of it being like that and it being like all wucky fucky.
Excuse me.
That
Yeah,
middle
wucky
one was missing. So like it was like quote period space period quote.
Weird. Anyway, I hope that helps.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's next? Any place you want to see? Though I guess you wouldn't be interested in any Chinese cartoon or game stores.
You know, I like Chinese cartoons just fine. I just don't really like video games. Or anime.
What?
Oh, sorry, but can you leave me alone with Okabe for a little while, Karisu?
Yeah, go away, computer. Teletubby off.
Oh, wow. I mean, you finally decided to be honest with yourself. Okabe, don't screw this up.
What?
Good luck, Maho. Bye.
Why do they keep forcing me on the new characters? I like the old ones. Diageo?
Well, there's one more place. There's one more place I want to go.
Yeah, where is it? Is it someplace you didn't want Karisu knowing about?
You can guess where, right?
The smile was gone from Maho's face. She looked like she'd come to some kind of decision. And then I realized where she wanted to go. Home.
Take me to the radio building.
The radio building? And she wanted me to take her there? Is that why she said, take me to the radio building? I understood immediately. Because that was where Kurisu Makise died. I'd gone up to the roof several times since then. The time machine was there, Suzuo and Dora would go up once in a while to do maintenance. Just a few days ago, Suzuo had called me out there and pointed a gun in my face. I'm glad I'm acknowledging it. But even so, I'd never been to that storeroom on the 8th floor where it had happened. I couldn't bring myself to do it. Just remembering what had happened was enough to cause a severe flashback. There's no way I could visit the site of her death.
Hey, books.
Are you okay? You look really pale. Are you thinking about Karisu?
Yeah, that's like my favorite word in this whole game.
You don't have to come with me if it's gonna be hard for you. I'll go by myself.
But her face was colorless. I mean, more colorless than normal. Going there had to be hard for her too. But even so, she was trying to come to grips with Karisu's death, which is made infinitely harder by the robot Karisu in my pocket. I wanted to help her remember our friend. The radio building was going to be renovated. There wasn't a lot of time. That actually happened, right?
Yeah, it got renovated, but I think it's done with renovations now.
Neat.
You renovated or I thought it got tore down?
No, it's just renovations. It's still there.
No. I'll go with you. Half the shops had already
Again, there
been...
are a bunch of Steins Gate vending machines in there now.
Aw. So neat. Half the shops had already been moved to another building to make way for the renovation, but many of the shops on the 7th floor were still open. Dom, Vine Thud.
Yes, Mia.
6 months ago on July 8th, I killed Karisu on the floor just above where I was standing, with my own hands.
Is this the place?
No, it happened on the next floor. That's what I was told. I wasn't supposed to have been at the scene of Karisu's death. I already asked Mayuri and Doru not to tell anyone.
Well, what's upstairs?
Nothing much was over to you. An event hall and some storerooms and stuff.
But didn't like the past him still see it?
Yeah.
So like, what do you mean you weren't supposed to be there?
Yeah, you were there.
Like you were there. You didn't see it actually happen, but you still saw the dead body.
Yeah, so you know where it is. Did they, like, forget that?
It's doesn't matter.
You,
It's the
you
game
were
based.
there. Jeez.
Can we go up there?
It should be off limits right now. But that rope always blocked the way off to the 8th... But the rope that always blocked the way off to the 8th floor wasn't there today. I could hear loud voices and laughter from above. Since it was a day off, there must have been some kind of event going on upstairs.
Looks like it's okay.
Something big's gonna happen here, isn't it? We'll head it up the stairs first.
Maho is gonna get killed too, in the exact same spot Karisu was killed.
That would kind of suck. I slowly drag myself up to the stairs. I mean, I know she's died Karisu, but she could die in a better way, maybe. We passed by the event hall and into the back. It looked like there was no one around. Nothing had changed in 6 months. They still haven't cleaned up the corpse. This is it. There were no lights on and the place seemed dark and lonely. This time the storeroom was locked. Why couldn't it have been locked before?
I see. So it was a place like this?
I could see her lips trembling as she whispered. It seemed strange. This was the place where Karisu had died, covered in blood, and yet the rest of the world continued on like it didn't care. Yeah, because she wasn't everyone's girlfriend. That would suck for you. And now I'd come back, even though this is where the one I loved had died.
It's frustrating. I'm not a psych.
Nope.
A physicist.
Yep.
That's the one. So I don't know all there is to know about the theory of relativity, but...
It's very romantic.
If space and time are essentially the same thing, then why can't we move through time as easily as we can move through space? Spatially, we're on the same axis as Karisu's death, but that tiny little gap on the temporal axis means there's nothing we can do about it.
Nerd.
Well, you're the one that said theory of relativity is romantic.
Yeah, because she described it way cooler.
You asked Karisu...
Also, she kissed me. Of course I thought that was cooler.
I mean, the Amadeus Karisu, an interesting question before. Whether it was possible to create a time machine?
Yeah? Why?
Well, I'd love it if you could look into it. I volunteer for the first band test.
I couldn't tell from the tone of her voice if she was serious or joking. She laughed, sadly. Time machines are real, you know. There's one right above us. What would she do if I told her that? Would she blame me for giving up on saving Caruso and say she'd go back to the past herself? Maybe, because she's a good person.
Can you tell me how Karisu died? I don't know the details.
I don't really know myself. Didn't I tell you that before?
But you know more than I do, right? I was in America. What was Karisu doing in a place like this? On the day she died, there was an event going on, like what's happening right now, right?
We could hear the occasional sounds of laughter coming from the event hall.
Dr. Nakabachi, it made the news last summer. I heard that he sought asylum in Russia and he wrote a paper on time machines. Supposedly, the paper itself was terrible. But that made me remember something. Those guys who set fire to Carisu's house in America were speaking Russian. Is that a coincidence, you think? I think the two events are connected somehow.
The strange message on my phone, the microwave fizzing, those things are connected somehow.
So I decided to look into Dr. Nakabachi, but strangely there's barely any information on him. If you look online, you won't even find his real name. Most blogs and websites that talked about Dr. Nakabachi are gone now. All of them disappeared in the last 6 months. I mean, tell me, what the hell was Karisu caught up in? Is it perhaps still going on? Are you hiding something?
Her eyes were pure and sought the truth. Karisu used that exact look in her eyes all the time. But you shouldn't get involved out of curiosity. I'm done with all this.
It's too late. I'm already involved. And I've been wondering if the reason we were attacked before wasn't because of me.
Because of you?
Was there... Oh, no.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is there a reason someone would come after you? And then she paused for a moment.
I have some of Karisu's belongings.
Belongings? Some of Karisu's belongings? What did she mean? She had some of Karisu's belongings. Does that mean that? Does that mean she's in possession?
Is she the one that asked Dario to unlock the laptop?
Maybe. Maho had said that after Karisu died, she'd gone to her home in America and received some of her belongings from her mom. If that's a genuine question, shouldn't you know that?
Oh, dude, I remember fuck all about Stanley 0.
Probably for the best. Was she saying that the attack was because of that? We don't need the flashback.
Nope.
My mind began to race. Russia, where Dr. Nakabachi had sought asylum.
Hey, remember me? Dr. Nakabachi, I'm here in your head
Oh,
now.
my favorite guy. Dr. Nakabachi, how you doing?
You remember me?
I remember you.
Yeah, you remember me.
Anyway, the people who attacked Karisu's home spoke Russian. Oh good, he's gone. I didn't actually like him. And just a few days ago, the Russians, probably, had experimented with changing the past. Suzuo had said that World War III would be set off by the time machine. The time machine. Nakabachi's paper. The paper he'd written about in the time machine. The cause of the Third World War. A miraculous nightmarish paper which would cause the deaths of 5.7 billion people. Because that is like a story that we need to be telling right now. The time machine he discussed at his press conference was a ripoff of Col0n's. But the one in his paper was different. I'd never managed to read it though. But my guess was that Karisu had showed him the original that she'd written on July 28th and whose paper was an inferior copy. Karisu had written down the instructions for making a time machine. I shuddered. I quickly boot up the Rhine program on my smartphone.
Hold on,
paged
I
through
gotta
my chat
open up
logs.
line.
That hard drive in that laptop contained the data for the original version of Nakabachi's paper. Maybe Karisu's paper. Karisu's laptop and hard drive, which were given to Daru. Oh wow, he's actually using his brain. Was the person who gave them to him I looked at Maho. She looked back at me without smiling. And you don't have to imagine it. She nodded.
Yeah, it was me.
It was me.
It was me.
It was me.
Like professor, like assistant.
Shut up, Biscuit. I know you're still hooked onto my phone or whatever.
From Maho's
I'm
perspective,
always listening. Dude, you gotta stop saying Mao. You're Mao, not Euro. Not that I don't understand. I know
yeah,
what's
come
wrong.
and get me. From Maho's perspective, there were too many things about Karisu's death that didn't make sense. Maybe that was why she had decided to look into why Karisu was killed. Of course, she'd assumed there were hints hidden in her laptop and hard drive. But if my hypothesis was right, that laptop was too dangerous to be allowed to exist. It was Pandora's box, with the power to unleash the Third World War. Why didn't you tell me?
Well, at first I didn't know that you and Hishida were friends. It was really just a coincidence that I gave it to him. And it seemed to me like you were hiding something about Karisu. Do you really think I'd tell you everything? It wasn't that I didn't trust you, but I thought it'd be best to be cautious when it came to Karisu.
Yeah, you were right about that. Was letting me test Amadeus part of your plot?
No, don't call it a plot.
You're right, it's a hackneyed series of weird fanfiction events.
You were Karisu's friend, and I just wanted to know more about you.
To find Karisu's secrets.
I wanted to know more about her.
She glared right back, as if challenging me. Has Daru cracked it yet?
No, not yet. That's why I wanted to talk to you before I headed back to America.
So that's why she brought me here.
Cracked at Fortnite.
I need to call Daru right now.
Or not. I mean, you could not. It's
Do we
time
want
to choose.
Time to choose, Mr. Rindaru. Time to choose.
Also, does she know about the time machine?
I don't think she does know about the time machine. Do we call
I
Daru?
think she wants to know.
Yeah. That's the secret. She knows about... Wait. No. Do we want to call him? Do we not want to call him?
What happens if you click?
Phone or Ryan? Which was better? Oh, god damn it. Okay, so I could Ryan message him or I could call him. This was the automatic one, so I want to Ryan message him. Just for funsies.
Right, LimeWire. I'm gonna contact Dario on LimeWire and send him a bootleg copy of It's Tricky. Called It Is Tricky.
The speech is my recital. Are you at the lab now?
Nope. At home playing H games. What's up?
You don't have to tell me that. I want to talk about your secret job.
Remember any info about Mikise?
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Of course it was a lie that I'd remembered anything. You could be in danger if I didn't get that laptop back right now. I glanced over at Maho, but she didn't say anything.
What is it?
I'd like to talk in person. Can we meet at the lab?
Can it wait till evening?
You can play your stupid hentai games later, man.
Sorry, I lied about the H games. I'm actually busy at work.
What? Why? Just say you're at work. Where are you really? If you can't leave, then I'll go to you. I need to talk to you right now.
My Yuri emoji. I didn't really want to tell you. I do a lot of dangerous jobs. Oh, whatever. It's fine. I'll tell you the location. Meet me here. Google URL.
Better work on like cleaning up the Fukushima power plant disaster. It happened after the tsunami.
Wait, when was the tsunami? Like 2000?
Like 2004.
I thought it was 2008. I don't know.
The location he gave me was still in Akihabara. It was less than 5 minutes away. Down an alley a few turns off the main strip, all the hustle and bustle of the crowd completely disappeared.
2011. Oh, it was March 2011. It
Oh
hasn't
no.
happened yet.
We were on the 7th floor of an old mixed-use building. We were in Akihabara, at the center of Tokyo in the middle of the day on Sunday, and still the alleyway we'd come seemed lonely and abandoned. There we found the shop Daru had told us about. Oh, he brought Maho.
That's a nice drawing.
There was a cute anime-styled sign on the steel door that read, "Cosplay Media at Akihabara. We're open, come on in." Yo, what up? Oh, group text. Neato.
Lukaku and Mayuri.
I'm out shopping with Luca.
Do you want to come with us, Okabe? I'll meet up later. Busy. Where are you? Later?
Later implies that you will go meet with them later. But like, I'm busy means I'm busy for the entire day. Shut up, I never want to talk to you again.
Which?
The where are you means you want to meet up now.
I think later's good.
Yeah, let's see.
No, we'll meet up later.
Really now? Where are you?
Akihabara. Oh, sorry. Then we should meet you in Akihabara once we're done shopping. Nope, I'm heading home once I'm done. Meet me there. Do not come to Akihabara under any circumstances.
Why?
Because I say so. Just wait for me. But if I don't contact you by evening, give up and go home. Got it? What happened? I'm fine, don't worry.
Okay, if you say so, Col0n.
Weird.
I'll wait until evening.
See you later, okay? Weirdo. He could have just broken into one of his fun monologues and his friends would have been like, oh, he's recovering. But like, no. The store was jammed full of cosplay outfits.
I see Haruhi in the bottom right.
Where? Where?
Right there.
Almost, yeah.
Neato.
Not quite.
I thought one of them was Moeka. The store was jammed full of cosplay outfits. The wall near the entrance held the new arrivals corner and popular cosplay section, as well as cosplay wigs, ribbons, jewelry, and props. The other wall held.
Watch, there's a Kurisu cosplay. It'd break immersion, but I don't care.
Yeah, no, it's like the tailor that Saul went to, and then there's like the tailor suit for like there's the Gus shirt and tie combo. That's a neat little Easter egg. Anyway, the other wall held the used outfit section, and a shoe section stocked with shoes, socks, school shoes, heels, and boots. Even further back, I could see rows of school swimsuits and competition swimming outfits. Looked like the place sold mainly to girls, but this clearly wasn't a location where women would feel comfortable. The other tenants in the building were all shady shops with names like Drops of Spirit God Incorporated, Space Radio Receiver Sales, Flower Petal Video Project. I can't make sense of any of those words, and I'm pretty sure that was like a Winter Soldier code. You ever been here before?
No. Last time we met was in a different building. Last time we met, it was in a different building. It wasn't much better than this one, though.
I see. I felt like I'd seen Doru's dark side. The shop was completely silent. There were no customers other than us.
There's also that security camera on the top, so it honestly really isn't that secret.
It's scary. There was a thin man with long hair at the counter who looked like he worked there, but he didn't even raise his head up from his magazine when we came in. To be honest, ever since I'd entered, I'm worried that someone would think I was up to something illegal. Anyone who saw me would think I was a pervert taking a middle school girl to a shady cosplay shop. I didn't even think about that till now.
Oh, hey, Ogre, over here.
Doru appeared from the back of the shop. There had been no sign of him a second ago. He can't grape her because grape is shorthand for gay rape.
He's gonna grape Okabe then.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, Maho's with you too, huh?
Would you stop calling me Baho?
Why? It's cute.
I feel like I'm being insulted. Also, Dr. Iskata gets mad.
Forget that. Where did you come from, Doru? The man at the counter hadn't said anything, which meant they knew he was here.
And come with me.
Alrighty. Play the original first, and then give it a long time before you ruin it by playing this one. Doru headed to the back of the store. It's a weird assortment. One of the rows of hanger racks holding idle cosplay outfits was pulled forward, and behind it I could see a curtain. Past the curtain was a tiny space that led to a door marked staff only.
Ruh-roh.
And much like the sign implied, the section had only stabs. We went to the next room. No,
It's like an old ninja mansion.
don't say that too loud or he'll hear you. Look, it's the reference room, I think. No, I couldn't imagine.
Are there? No, also Daru's been drinking cock. He really has turned to the dark side.
It's the Ivan desk.
Dude, that's the ideal desk right there. Says
No, and then on the
six
other wall, just
monitors,
firearms.
monitors, shelves, books, all his figures, dude. Bit of a mess, 2 keyboards. Of guns instead of weird, like, DVD players.
It's like, in the wall you can't see, it's just like the classic military arsenal, right, where they got all those guns and rocket launchers and grenades on the racks and stuff.
Yeah.
Behind the door was a cramped office. Well, no, the room itself may have been pretty big, but the darkness made it feel very cramped. It was honestly hard to breathe. There were 4 desks in the center, surrounded by metal racks. The desks and floor were piled high with all manner of computers and peripherals.
Bru's been using hot sauce or ketchup packets for chips. What the hell, bro?
It's hot sauce coffee. There were boxes and bags littered everywhere. I couldn't tell if they were trash or not. Towers of magazines, games, plastic models, and figure boxes. The desk was covered in garbage, just like the one at the lab. It was too dark to tell, but I'm sure the figures he had on a display were covered in dust.
Come on, dust off. It's just.
What do you need 6 monitors for anyway? Each of them displayed an image of the store. Evidently, it was footage from a security camera. Given the size of the store and the lack of customers, even 3 cameras would have been too many. Are those the changing rooms?
Well, sit down, I guess. Also, ignore that camera.
There's no place to sit down.
Well, I'll make you a space.
Okay. Dora kicked aside the boxes on the floor to make room, then set down 2 folding chairs. What's the deal with you in this shop?
I'm kind of like the leader of us part-timers. I work for a lot of underground places like this. And sometimes they let me use their offices like this.
For your secret job?
Yep.
Maybe there was a lot more to Doro than met the eye. Like Transformers. Is all this stuff in here yours?
No. It's shared with the rest of the part-timers. I don't have enough money to buy all this stuff.
Or so he said, but who knew if that was true? Who's on the other line? Find out next time. I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright, good night.
Yeah.
Well, not right now. But, like, eventually. Alrighty.
Okay, alright, I guess we're ending.
I mean, you asked me when we were ending.
I was just curious. I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't implying that I was in a rush. I was just curious.
Well, Ivan, did you want to wrap things up?
It's getting
I'll
kind of
take
tired.
it. I'm kind of tired.
Sorry if that was a bit sudden, but I was thinking it might be time. 10:30 is when we usually wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh golly, what a game! What a game.
Tonight was fun. Weird. It was fun.
So retarded.
The stupid conversation with Suzu and Okabe drove me nuts.
But I was just losing it from the beginning of that, with him being like, maybe this was the real her, the one that I didn't know, the one that, but not the one that I know, but this is the one that I know, but the one that I don't know.
Answer the question.
Just like, did the world lines shift? What are you gonna do if you find out?
Tell me.
I was like, dude, I stopped and was just laughing. Cause like, this is retarded. And I expected to get even more retarded when she pulled the gun out.
I mean, it doesn't seem that hard to like just tweak it slightly to not be as stupid. You know, like just the why'd she have to pull a gun on Okabe? Why couldn't they have just talked it out and then be like, Okabe, no, can you please go back to the past? Pretty please with a cherry on top. It would have had the exact same effect, but actually still made sense.
Yeah. Like, having her break down and lose the whole tough guy thing that she adopted for this game and this game alone would have been nice. To, you know, remind us that she's like a person. But they're doing it in such an annoying, heavy-handed way, and whoever pointed out that the gloves are totally going to come back later is probably absolutely 100% right.
Mate. That was me.
Well, I hope they never come back and it's just a red herring.
Or that, yeah. They're either gonna come
that would
back
be
or
even
they're not gonna come
sloppier.
back.
This game has war and gun and depression.
What are some interesting with an asterisk plot points that you guys sure hope come back, but will actually end up just being red herrings?
Fubuki and her whole relation to everything. Like her sort of reading Steiner power.
It's gonna probably go nowhere. Probably the entire reading Steiner disease is just gonna go nowhere and just gonna be wrapped up with like a single line of dialogue at most.
I know Dr. Esqueda is going to be a secret bad guy. That's just gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You guys think I'm crazy. It's gonna happen.
I mean, I already confirmed it.
What? You did?
Dude, you heard me earlier on when I was like, dude, listen, it makes sense. It was me.
It was me.
It was
It
me.
was me.
Like, the game, it's sloppy. It's really sloppy. It's such a shame, too, because, like, again, the original Science Gate, they talk so much like people. Like, real people. And this one, it's like, they have maybe one or two defining things they're supposed to do. And they do that. Suzuwa is serious, but also, like, family.
She listens to dad.
Yeah. Maho's Diet Kurisu.
Mayuri is nice. And cares for her friends.
Yeah. But, like,
Americans
also
do not
coddles
drink
them.
ice water. No, Americans drink ice water.
Like, Kurisu is totally toned down, and, like, it's sort of weird that, like, having a girlfriend, like, fake girlfriend info and set you up with different chick. He hasn't really commented on that at all.
Yeah, no. Maybe he just hasn't picked up on it, dude.
Yeah.
Okadents.
I meant when they weren't being delusional nutcases, asshat. Egg. Professor Eggs, get it?
Excellent. I am Dr. I mean, ignoring
What
the
if
sun.
instead of Maho, it was my balls?
Whoa!
Col0n led asshole.
Suck on my balls.
I don't know. I don't think I would be able to get through this game without riffing on it with you guys. It would make me really sad, and I might just, like, stop playing it without, like, morbid curiosity.
No, we gotta insert the fun back into the Steins Gate Zero. That's what the Zero in Steins Gate Zero stands for. Zero fun.
Zero fun. It just I hope there's, like,
Zero
some
fun,
other small thing I can do. Like, I don't know, something we missed, some, like, alternate, like, some Steins Gate stream we can do after Zero that's just a return to form. I don't know that anything like that
Linear
exists.
Bound Phonogram.
I don't know what that is.
It's the weird side story stuff that you get when you buy Steins Gate Elite.
Did the OG guy write that?
Yeah.
You know that for a fact?
Even if he didn't, it's just a bunch of like I think it's just if anything, more episodes of My Darling's Embrace.
Okay, I'd be
Like
fine
type
with
stuff.
that. Steins Gate fanfiction? This is Steins Gate fanfiction. This is bad Steins Gate fanfiction. That sucks. Anyway.
Also, I think there's a movie that, obviously can't stream it because piracy. or
Oh
something.
yeah, we can.
We just have to speak
Listen,
Spanish.
Yeah, we just have to like put like
They put Spanish subtitles on and like the
No.
stream overlay, so you're not actually see them.
Indian subtitles. Punjabi no virus.
Oh yeah, there's other semicolon or games with semicolons in them.
Which apparently I like the idea that Daru is just this universal constant between the entire like semicolon like stuff.
He's one of the most tolerable characters in this game, which says something.
Well, yeah, because they didn't change him.
Not much at all, no.
Like I guess because they had no reason to change him. But,
He
like,
didn't really go through much of an arc in the first game, so
like
Yeah, it was always kind of Daru.
Daru is the universal constant. I think he's the perfect character to make that happen with. He's eternally consistent. He's a total big doofus nerd who likes bathing with his creepy teenage daughter. Sorry, he likes creepy bathing with his teenage daughter. Daru is Daru and will always be Daru. Oh yeah. Well yeah, Mayuri did change. There's that key difference of how like the first scene was handled. Where in the first like game, when Okabe came back from murdering Kurisu, she slapped him and told him to like get his act together.
you go in there again, do it again. I think Mayuri was the one that was made me fresher.
Yeah, she was all like, Okabe, you've never been someone who gives up. I went to my grandmother's grave for like months, and you never once didn't show up there with me. Why are you giving up now?
And then in this game, Mayuri was just like, "Oh, it's okay, Col0n. If you don't want to go back, you don't have to go back. It's fine."
Mayuri wasn't just like a nice be there for him chick. You know, she wanted Okabe to be the best Okabe he could be.
Yeah, she wasn't coddling. She's coddling in this game. And like before, every time Okabe said something like untruthful or lied to her or kept her in the dark, she would get upset about it.
Yeah, Mayuri is way more of a pushover in this game than she was in the original.
Yeah, totally. And you saw
Mayuri
that like
still had her own opinions and still had her own like feelings about different things.
Bad
She
things
was
are
still
bad.
her own person.
It's true.
While in this game, it's just like, "Oh, it's okay, Col0n. You can do whatever you want to."
You can be a depressive maniac. We're not gonna get on your case about it at all.
You do you, man. Just keep taking your normal pose.
Oh, this game gives me a headache. Jeez. All right. Anyway.
Yeah. Why?
Why? I'm gonna finally turn it off now. Sorry to keep you. Same time next week.
Oh, gosh.
Nah.
More like blame.